with Andy and Tamsin and Ladarius. And that's as much as we care about YouTube introductions when no one is watching. Um, like and subscribe and tell your grandma. Uh, Andy, whenever you want to start, man.
Tell your grandma. Oh, man.
John never set his commander.
Oh, oops.
Set your commander, John.
Jeez.
All right.
Fine.
Game is on. I'll play a Triumph, Inditha Triumph, and pass.
I draw a card.
Oh, I didn't draw a card.
Cheater. Okay.
Sorry.
It is okay. I'll start with the Grixis Panorama and pass.
You distracted me with your grandma's comment, and then I forgot to draw.
Yo, Gracie, Granny.
And I will play a Tranquil Cove and Gale Light. And then pass the turn.
Garbage.
Through base.
Darius is apparently muted.
Oh wait, did you not hear me?
No.
Somebody plays the land and then the little thing just switches to the next person. It's pretty obvious they're muted.
Yeah, I played a Template Triumph, Scry 1, pass.
Okay.
Wait, did I draw a card? There we go.
We've all forgotten how to play or something.
What are we playing?
Command Tower, tap 2 for Crashing Drawbridge. Oh, it's hot. Hold on one sec.
Right when I clicked on it, you started moving everything around. Oh, it came up as an old plate. There we
the
go.
light was kind of. Sorry, that's my turn. Pass.
Alright, draw. I'm gonna play a we'll do this Yavimaya Coast, and then I'll use it colorless to pay to crack a Grixis Panorama and get a mountain and pass.
Untap, draw. I will play an Unknown Shores. And cast Sentinel Totem. That ends the battlefield. Let's try one. I will put that on the bottom. And then I will pass the turn.
Oh, it's me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw a card. Play a Swamp. Tap 2 for Wintermoor Commander. He is a 2/1 Death Touch. His toughness is Knights I control, thus the 1. Whenever he attacks, another target Knight I control gains Indestructible till end of turn. And I pass turn.
Okay. I need to look your card up and see what it says. What was it called again?
Well, mine?
Yeah.
Wintermoor Commander.
Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm drawing. I will. Play a Swamp. Yay. And I will cast 3 for Necro Panther.
Huh?
So 3/3 that whenever it mutates, return target creature card with CMC 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. I don't have anything in my graveyard, so whatever. Pass turn.
Glad I have Sentinel Totem out.
Draw a card.
How'd you have what out?
Sentinel Totem.
Sentinel Totem.
It's Graveyard Hate.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I will just play a swamp. And then pass the turn.
And then I'm going to draw. Oops. I will play Island. Play 3 for Naiad of the Hidden Toes. As long as it's not my turn, spells I cast across one list cast. It is an enchantment creature.
How big is it?
It's a 2/3.
Oh boy. Alright. Untap and draw. I'll play a plains. Andy, you got creatures, right?
Yeah. Have a 0/4 wall and a 3/3.
That could be a problem. But so could casting things on our turn.
This is what my deck does. I have other ways to do that.
I'm gonna attack you for 2.
I'll block.
They both die.
It's a 2/3.
Death touch.
Oh, I did not have Death Touch. If I had known it had Death Touch, I would not have blocked.
And then I'll pay 3 for Kinjali's Sunwing.
Oh.
2/3 flying.
Okay.
That's garbage, Ladarius.
That's so funny.
You know what it does?
Classic
I guess I'll say
Ladarius.
it. A creature is my opponent's control into the battlefield tapped. Pass turn.
Amazing.
All right.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Okay, let's look and see. So I'm gonna pay 2. Actually, I can't tap it that way. I have to tap this one. Green and a blue to cast Parcel Beast. So it's going to mutate. I'm casting it for its mutate cost. Now this card's mutating here, but doesn't really matter because I don't have anything to pull back from my graveyard. I'm going to put Parcel Beast on top, so it's a 2/4.
Move your fingers.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to click on it and your fingers are in the way.
Yeah, sorry. Parcel Beast has an activated ability, pay 1, tap it, look at the top card of the library. If it's a land card, I may put it onto the battlefield. If I don't, put the card on the battlefield, put it into my hand. So I am going to pay 1 to do that. It didn't, Ladarius, it doesn't come into the battlefield tap because it didn't enter the battlefield. It just mutated on top of an existing creature.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to look at this.
Ladarius is so mad right now because you got around his Kinjali Sunwing.
If it's a land card, I may put it on so it's Cascading Cataracts. So I'll put that on. And then that doesn't count as playing a land for turn, right?
Nope.
Onto the battlefield.
Because
Okay,
put it on the battlefield does not count as playing it.
I'm going to put Terramorphic Expanse on here and crack it to go find a swamp, a plains, and then I'm done. I'll pass turn.
I am going to say you are not allowed to ramp anymore.
Okay, I will.
He's super ramping, isn't he? Okay. I'm going to play a land card. Yeah. I'm going to play a plains. I'm going to pay 1 life to tap for blue. and I'll cast Esper Charm, choosing to draw 2 cards.
I have a response.
Uh-oh.
I'm just drawing 2 cards because she has all her shit is tapped.
What if I have a Forcible? You don't know.
I would wonder where you got it, and then be like, give it. Give it to me now. And then I will pass the turn. And I have to discard down to 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And discard a card.
Draw. Draw. Play planes. And then I will tap 4 for Vidocq and Ori. And then fast turn.
That lets you look at the top? I'll look at it.
No.
I forget what
I
that
may
was.
cast non-land cards as though they had flash.
Oh, great. That's
You know,
cool.
you know what this deck is? I don't know why you're surprised.
Which one are you playing again?
Raff.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I'll play a Boros Guildgate tapped, and then pay 3 for Spear of Heliod. Creatures I control get +1/+1, and I can pay 3 and tap it to destroy target creature that dealt damage to me that turn. Pass.
Darius is just like coming out with the big guns.
All right, Mr. Ramp.
He
I'm
has,
not doing
5,
anything.
he has 5
No,
lands on
it's-
turn 4. I don't think it's like.
Andy is Mr. Ramp.
I'm not that far ahead.
Or no, he has 5 lands on turn 5. He'll have 6 if he plays one more.
Mr. Rampy Ramp.
We should keep a dice that shows what turn we're on.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to pay the 1 for Parcel Beast. Look at the top card. It is not a land, so or I may put it onto the battlefield. So, anyways, whatever. But I put it in my hand. So I've got this card. I will play a land for turn, and I will. Okay. I'm going to pay 3, so. Or 1 colorless, a green, and another color to cast Fertilid. It's a 0/0 creature. It enters the battlefield with 2/1 counters on it.
And tapped.
Yeah, it enters tapped, but it doesn't matter because I don't think I have to tap it to activate its ability. Can you activate a creature's ability if it's tapped? If it doesn't cost to tap?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
All right, so I can pay 2, so green and a colorless. Remove a counter, so I'll take it down to 1. Target player, which I'll do myself, searches their library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffles their library.
I thought I said you wouldn't let them ramp anymore.
I'm stopping.
What are you
So
doing
I'm-
right now?
I'm in after that one. So I'm going to go find the land.
No! They
Uh-oh.
lost Scenarios!
Did your phone die?
Hold on. No?
All right, I'm past turn. I'm just going to go search for a basic land.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. Draw. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play Temple of the False God. It's my 5th land, so it works. I'm gonna float 6 mana and cast Golos. He enters tapped, and then when he enters the battlefield, I'll search my library for a land card. So I'll search for I need some more interesting land cards for this. But I think I know what I want. Just gotta see if I can find it. There's one of them. I'm looking for a, here we go. Simic growth chamber. When that enters the battlefield, it will bounce this Yavimaya Coast back to my hand. And then I pass.
Untap. Draw. I don't shuffle very good, apparently. Play land and pass your turn when Modarius is back.
Working on it.
No, you're fine. I just forgot for a second.
This gives me extra time to plan my turn out.
Yeah.
Gives me extra time to plan y'all's turns out.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
He's back.
Welcome back. It's your turn.
Just a sec.
When?
I'm actually going to discard this Yavimaya Coast. Because I had 8 cards in hand.
John.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you ramp slowly.
Untap, draw. Let's see. I'm going to pay 3 for Mace of the Valiant. Whipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on it, and has Vigilance. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, it gets a charge counter.
Nice.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Hey, one thing I just want to clarify to make sure that I did it right. You can search up a Triumph as a basic land, right?
Search up a what?
What
The
does it
Triumph?
say?
It's not a basic.
Yeah, it says plain, swamp, forest.
Yeah,
But it has to say basic land.
It has, like, if it says basic lands, you cannot get a triumph. It has to say basic land for it to be a basic land.
I think what he's getting confused by is if you have a card that says search for a forest or search for a mountain.
Plains
Yeah.
or mountains,
Okay.
then you can go get the triumph. But
says
if it
if
says
it's
basic
basic.
land, you have to be a basic land.
You have to get a
Alright,
basic
so
land. Yeah.
before I draw, I'll just find a land and I'll shuffle my deck again, so that way I don't know what I'm drawing into. I'll put an island down and I'll shuffle. Sorry, I just wanted to double check that because I wasn't sure. Yeah, it's if you go find a forest or a
You need like
swamp.
to get the triumphs, you got to use like Farseek.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So untap, draw. Okay. What do I do here? So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess what I'm going to do is. Can I do this? Okay, let's see here. So I need green and 2. And then I need blue, white. Nope, can't do that. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I have the right combination here. I don't know that I do. So I'm going to. Dang it. I guess I'm going to tap 1 and use Parcel Beast. Look at the top card. Okay. I'm going to pay a green and 2. Actually, sorry guys, white.
You're fine.
Okay. There we go. That's 1 of each. And cast Tamio. So I will +1 her. So she goes up to a 5. You want me to read what she does, or?
Yeah.
So her +1 is choose up to 2 target creatures until your next turn. Whenever either of those creatures deals combat damage, I get to draw a card. Her -2 is tap up to 2 target non-land permanents. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. And then her -7 is draw 3 cards. You get an emblem with you may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana cost.
Tamio.
Yeah, so I'll put her. She's at 5. She's a 5er. And I'll choose Ladarius's. What creatures do you have out, Ladarius? I'm just making them to where if they deal damage, combat damage, then I get to draw a card.
I have a Sunwing. That's it.
You know what? I will choose your Sunwing, and then I will choose my Fertilid. I'll go to combat, and John, I'll poke you for 1 just so I can draw a card.
Okay.
And then that, draw a card. And that is my turn. Pass.
Okay. To roll. Alright, let me look here. Alright. I'll play a swamp. And I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna attack Tamio.
What are you attacking it with?
Golos is a 3/5.
Okay, I'll block it with my 0/4 wall.
Alright, in response, I'm gonna cast status. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains death touch until end of turn. So Golos goes.
So you're giving my creature.
No, I'm giving Golos death touch.
Oh.
7 man.
So my wall dies.
Yeah.
Well, that was dumb, John.
We gotta get rid of Tamio. Alright, then I have Wooburg and 2 mana here, so I'm gonna pay 7 to activate Golos. And 2, 3. That land is exiled. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to cast Grixis Charm, which is choose 1, return target permanent to its owner's hand, or target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn, or creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. And I need to choose. I kind of want to deal with the Sunwing, but at the same time, I feel like the Sunwing's not. What's the mutate creature's power and toughness?
My mutate creature is
Yeah.
2/4.
It's a 2/4. And Ladarius, those other two permanents are just
But his mutate creature lets him look at the top card of his library and put a land out. And also, it lets him, whenever it mutates, return a target creature card with CMC 3 or less from his graveyard to the battlefield. So
Yeah, that's probably he'll deal with that.
yeah.
okay. So what I'm gonna do
My other
though,
stuff is an equipment and another and the spear. Other
here's how
artifacts.
here's how this works though. I'm gonna cast it Grixis Charm first because this other one is gonna copy it, but I have to choose the mode before I copy it. So I'm gonna do -4/-4 to Andy, your mutate creature,
Okay.
and I don't want to kill Kinjali Sunwing yet.
Why?
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't have to. What is your other thing, Andy?
It's my Fertilid, my 1/1 that makes target like search for a land by removing counters. If I remove another counter, it's dead.
But if he proliferates it, it's not dead.
Yeah.
I know what you
Hey,
can
Larry,
do.
tell us again. Tell us again what your equipment does. It's just a spear. And
I can't do anything. I can only deal with a creature right now. So Andy, I'm gonna kill your Fertilid too, because not because I'm being mean to you, but because it's all I can target besides the Kinjali Sunwing, and I know what you can do with it because we've talked about what you can do with it. So
yeah,
it's real nasty.
Kinjali's helping you, man. You're defenseless, and right now no one could touch you.
I'll pass
It's
the
a great
turn.
plan.
On John's end step, I will pay for and cast Raff.
John then step, I will fart into the camera. Into the microphone.
Draw a
Nice.
card. Oh my god. I've drawn nothing but lands since the start of the game.
Sounds like you need to shuffle. Like
Yeah.
play an Evolving Wilds and shuffle your deck.
Play an isolated watchtower. And then pass turn.
More card
Oh wait,
draw. I'd say.
this came in tapped, but I untapped it.
Yeah, like you did it. You're good.
Yeah.
Ladarius, I'd like to suggest that because I could have killed Sunwing and didn't, that you should poke his Planeswalker.
I'm gonna do isolated
Come on
watchtower.
now. For
Just-
real.
No,
Just
I
a
feel ya.
suggestion.
I was already going to. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see.
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna
I
go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do that. Oops.
I'm gonna go with 2 for Corpse Knight. The 2/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses 1 life.
Ouch.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna go 2 for Inspiring Veteran. The 2/2 other knights I control get +1/+1, so you all lose 1 life.
Yeah, who's the threat here now? Did we all lose 1 life? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Also, if your Kinjali Sunwing deals combat damage, I draw a card. Because I used Tamiya's +1 on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not countering her. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this card just to make the game a little more interesting.
Do it.
Which is
That's Lavinia.
What is it?
Each opponent can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands that player controls. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell.
Yeah, okay, that has to go. like tomorrow.
Especially for you, John, and your
Yeah.
deck. That shuts you down.
That shuts me way down.
so. Yeah. How big is the Planeswalker?
Yeah.
It's at 5, but with Tamsin's card out, it basically renders it pretty useless, at least as far as the emblem, because it lets me cast things for free.
Oh, well, too bad.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
Still have a lot of lands, so it could be that you match the CMC anyway, and I need to kill it. So I think I'll attack it for 3
with what?
with Kinjali.
Okay, so I'll draw a card, and this goes down to 2.
I'm I'm helping Ladarius out. I hope you see that, Ladarius.
What are you?
I mean,
Bastard.
I turned off their decks, so kind of helping a little bit.
I mean, I still need to play stuff. I don't have big CMCs, but I still need to play stuff.
Well, it's not stopping you from playing things. It's just you can't cast stuff for free.
What was the other effect on that? What was the rest of that?
Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast a spell, counter that spell.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I see. Yeah, that's great. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so it's like I turned off Andy's deck and John's deck. So
Okay.
we can help each other out, Ladarius.
Yeah, we sure can. I'm
Andy,
in alliance.
Andy, I can take care of it, buddy. I will take care of it.
Not if I flash out Kadeem.
I will take care of it.
Alright. Blue and 3. Let me see how I want to tap this. Don't think it matters because I don't think I have a. Oh, I can still play.
I have this out on turn because you guys can't use that mana.
This mana cheating stuff needs to stop.
Yep.
Alright, so 2 blue and 3. For inexorable tide. So whenever I cast a spell, proliferate.
Nice. Ooh.
I mean, it would have been better had I still had everything going for me, but I'll pay 3 just to cast Zagoth Crystal. Just whatever, because I don't really have anything. I'll proliferate, so she'll go up to a 3, and then I'm going to also +1 her again, and I will choose Ladarius. What are your biggest creatures? I mean, obviously Kinjali's flying.
The others are 2/2s.
I have a 3/3.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about you swinging though. I'm gonna pick Ladarius, Kinjali, and what? Can you read the 2? What they do? How they're different?
I'm gonna take that as a challenge.
The Corpse
really
Knight makes everyone lose life when I play creatures. The Inspiring Veteran gives other knights 1/1.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I'll put it on the Inspiring Veteran. So if basically until my next turn, if either of those deal combat damage, then I draw a card. Or
Gotcha.
If both of them deal combat damage, then I draw 2 cards. So that's +1 Tamiya, so she'll go up to a 4 because she was at 2. And that unfortunately is all I can do.
Alright.
I tried to pass, my keyboard's not working.
You have to have the. I'll do it.
You have the window selected for it to work.
Yeah. Alright. I'm untapping and draw. I'll play an island as my land for turn. I'm gonna pay a green and float a blue, and then a black, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 6, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands, and I'm gonna cast Finality. You may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature you control, and then all creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn.
All right. There you go.
So some things are going to happen because it'll trigger Ladarius's Corpse Knight.
No, it doesn't do anything when creatures leave the battlefield.
Oh, I thought when they die, it does damage.
When enter the battlefield.
Oh, when they enter the battlefield. I thought it was when they went into your graveyard. My bad.
Nope.
Okay. Well, sorry, Ladarius. I was just trying to be super spiteful, and I was like, this will kill that and do a bunch of damage too. I'm confusing it with Sir Conrad. I'm so used to playing against Sir Jerkwad all the time. Okay, so that resolves.
Yeah, all you did was clear my board, and I'm mad about it.
No, you cleared Ladarius's board.
You cast Lavinia.
So?
I had to get rid of it. You shut off my deck.
But you can't get mad if people
Better
clear
deck.
the board. My
Look,
whole board
Will,
shut
will
down.
it make you feel better if I kill Andy's Planeswalker with my
No.
Actually, it's only gonna do 1 damage to his Planeswalker because it's a 5. I should have attacked first.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I love you. I'm sorry I'm being mean.
This was a poor turn all around, though. I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry either. I want everyone to know. I will attack Andy's Planeswalker and do 1 damage to it.
Poke.
Bink. And then second main, I will throw down a Talisman of Creativity. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
Actually, feels bad to get rid of the Sunwing. I didn't want to, but Lavinia shut my deck off.
Why did you?
Because Lavinia shut my deck off entirely.
But did you have anything to do? You could have just waited.
I did have things to do.
Pass turn.
Like kill everything? That was
board wipe. That was what I had to do.
You didn't have to, though.
Had to
That's
be done.
literally. That means
Had
you
to
had
be.
nothing to do. That's what you're telling me.
It's true. There's
Yeah.
not much. There's not much to do in this deck if I can't activate Golos.
That's just great.
Didn't realize too much on the commander.
That is a possibility, but it's just the fun of the game.
I'm going to pay 3 for Danitha Caption Paragon, 2/2 First Strike Vigilance Life Link, or an equipment spells I cast cost 1 less.
Hey,
Pass
my
turn.
sibling! Raff and Danitha are siblings. In the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn. Untap. Call card. Okay, that's interesting. I am going to pay a black. Let me see how much I have here. I've got 2 greens. There's 3 greens. Black, white, blue, and a green, I guess, for Atraxa. So she's flying Vigi Death Touch Lifelink. Let me just consolidate this stuff. Okay, so whenever I cast a spell, proliferate. So she'll go up to 4. Then I'm going to pay a green and 2. I guess that way. So 3. For Courage and Crisis, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So it'll go to Atraxa and then proliferate. So that's 2 counters on Atraxa. And this goes up to a 5. I've only got 2 lands open, I guess, so I can't cast anything else. So I'll go to my end step, and with Atraxa at the beginning of your end step, proliferate. So she'll get a 3rd counter. Oh wait, before I go to my end step, sorry. I'll go ahead and +1 Tamio, and I'll target Atraxa, and I'll target John's Golos.
What does it do?
Now, what?
What does it do? I forget what the +1 does.
Oh, the +1 just says if until my next turn, if either of the 2 creatures I've chosen deal combat damage, I get to draw a card for each one.
Okay.
So I'm choosing Golos and Atraxa. I go to my end step and proliferate, so Atraxa gets a third counter, and so does Tamio. So I want to point out that I do have Atraxa, and she is a 7/7 flying vigilance death touch lifelink.
Gross.
Yeah.
And I'll pass turn.
Okay. And also Tamio's at 7, so on his next turn he can ultimate her. Right?
That would be correct.
This is your fault, isn't it?
No. I tried.
Yeah.
I could have killed
didn't.
it. That's true.
No, you.
I could have killed it.
You could have left Lavinia out, and
Okay,
that
calm down.
wouldn't have been anything.
Calm down. Y'all are silly. I drew a card.
We're not silly. You let it live.
I still don't have any cards really in hand, so
Alright.
casting stuff for free is not necessarily great.
I'm gonna play Shadowblood Ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Oh, but I need a green. Ugh. I needed green this whole game. Gotta
Thought
do
you
it.
had stuff to do.
No, gotta do it. I got things to do. I'm going to cast Incongruity, exile target creature. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 green frog creature token. So Andy, say goodbye to Atraxa and say hello
Ribbit.
to the WB frog. I guess.
A 3/3?
A 3/3. I'm gonna swing at your 3/3 with my what is it? 5/7. But he's gonna block it. So I can swing at Tamio, but I can't actually get through. I'm gonna have to rely on Ladarius to get through to his planeswalker. So I'll swing at Tamio.
So what is it? Its power?
It's a 5/7.
Well, Darius, what are your two creatures?
I only have one creature. It's a 2/2.
What about with the equipment you have that you can attach? What could it potentially be?
It could potentially be a 5/5 or a 6/6 actually, with the global enchantment.
Then I will take the 5 damage and roll this to a 2.
Nice. Mission accomplished. Alright, I'll pass turn.
Hold on.
What are you knitting?
No, I'm changing. Leave me alone. On John's end step, I will pay 6 for Raff. I'm trying to draw. I'll play an island. Pay 2 for Mirror Shield. Pay 2, move to put Mirror Shield onto Raff.
So that means Death Touch. It'll kill the Death Touch thing.
Yes?
It doesn't have Death Touch anymore. My dude doesn't have Death Touch anymore. The Death Touch was until end of turn.
Defending creature gets +0/+2, and has hexproof, and whenever a creature with Death
Yeah,
Touch
it will
blocks,
kill something that has.
this creature just
More
for that
importantly, Raff has hexproof.
Okay.
creature. Okay. That's going to be my turn.
Excellent. Untap, draw.
Y'all's turns were taking too long, so I got the cross stitch out.
I'm gonna pay 3 to put this mace on Den the Caption. Now she's a 6/6. And I'm swinging at Tamio.
All right, now is that the one I didn't put? Is that the one that I chose for the Tommy S +1? No, I
No.
did Atraxa and
You
John's
chose,
Golos.
yeah.
All right, I'll block with the 3.
I gain 6 life.
Okay.
Just use the.
And-
Yeah, there you go.
Last turn.
I don't think I have any more tricks up my sleeve. I got to proliferate 5 times to even get her to 7. That's ridiculous. Y'all have been so focused on me.
We have. You've been the arch enemy.
I have done absolutely nothing to you, Andy.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
You shut his deck off. I just happened to be the
Well-
one that dealt with it.
I just wanted the game to be interesting.
It was. That was an interesting turn that I took.
Okay.
It did make things interesting.
4, 7. All right. Let me see what I got here. So play land for turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang it, man! I'm like always like 1 short. How is that possible?
You're telling me.
Because you're bad at math?
No, Tamsin.
Oh.
He's at least decent at math.
I was just thinking, like, people are going to think that I really don't like Andy, but that's not true.
We're
Well-
just a spicy bunch of toxic jerks. That's all.
Speak for yourself, man. I'm not toxic at all.
Well, we're all spicy.
I guess.
I'm spicy.
All right. I'm gonna do.
I prefer a nice cool ranch.
A mug of Cool Ranch.
Yeah, just straight to the head.
Ugh,
Actually,
gross.
1, 2.
Taco Bell will make it. I bet they will.
Oh, gross.
All right.
Cool Ranch Mountain Dew.
I'm paying 4 for Kazmina. Spells your opponents cast that target a creature or planeswalker you control costs 2 more to cast. I can neg to her to create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token, draw a card, and discard a card. So I'll do that. So she goes down to a 3. Draw a card. Okay, that's interesting. I cast a spell, so I'll proliferate Tamio. And then I will cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap 5 to cast Exquisite Blood. So whenever an opponent loses life, I gain that much life. That will trigger this to.
I counter it. Unless you pay 3.
I can't pay 3.
Oof.
Sorry,
All right.
you were moving very fast.
I was just casting a card.
You were casting. You were like, I cast it, then I do this and this and this. I was like, whoa, whoa.
You gotta see the ramifications of casting.
I'll +1 Tamio and pick Darius's, Danitha, and John's Golos, and pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. Ooh, can I do that? No, I can't. Man, fixing is such a problem in this deck. I'll have to like add a chromatic lantern to it, I think, and some other fixing cards, because it's like having these split cards in my hand. I'm looking at like I have to choose between activating Golos or casting what's in my hand. And sometimes
Right.
I think what I'm going to do is just activate Golos and roll the dice. So, Wooburg and 2. So we'll exile the top 3. Oh no. Oh, well, there's a good one. Breaking and entering is target player puts the top 8 cards of his or her library into their graveyard and then put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste till end of turn. So I'm going to do that to myself, I think. I might hate myself for doing it, but we just are going to hope that it works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe I saw some creatures.
A weird thing to do to yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's get one of your own creatures for free, basically. So
1 out of 100.
And there's a lot of good choices here. Charmbreaker Devils or Paco. I think I'm going to do, because this is an online game, I'm going to do Charmbreaker Devils.
Please don't do Paco. Please don't do Paco.
Yeah, Paco makes sense for this deck, but I don't want to do that tonight. At the beginning of your upkeep, return an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +4/+0 until end of turn. So it's a 4/4 with haste right now, and
Oh, I have a 2/2 wizard.
good.
Why?
Because when I negged her to draw the card, discard a card, I was supposed to create a 2/2 blue wizard.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to put it out there.
You're just like, well, that's random.
Okay, after that enters the battlefield, I'm going to cast Soul Manipulation and choose to return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. And
I have a response to that.
I'm not going to get Paco. I told you already. I'm not getting Paco. So if you're countering it, because
I'm not going to counter it. I'm going to exile the graveyard.
Why? Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Don't take me out of it. What were you going to grab?
I was going to get Chakram Retriever, which is whenever you cast a spell during your turn, untap target creature. So you can exile my graveyard if you want to.
Do it.
It's everybody's graveyard. I'm gonna exile.
But listen.
Do it.
My 8/4 is coming at you. If you do that, it's got haste.
Do it anyway.
So do I get to keep it?
No.
All right, there we go. Tamsin responds well to threats.
What? That's not good at all.
All right, Andy. I'm gonna send the 8/4 at you and Golos at Tamio. He's a 5/7.
Okay, I'll take the 8 damage. And I will block with my 2/2 wizard. Golos deals combat damage, and I'll draw a card.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
Untap. I thought you were making a noise at me for a second. I was like, are you kidding right now?
No, I was pouring my drink, sorry.
I will draw. Play Plains.
Should have done the exile. 8 damage is nothing.
How much? What is the CMC of your 8?
It's now a 4/4.
What is it? Is it Golos?
No, it's a 7. It's a 7 CMC spell. No, sorry, 6.
Oh, okay. I will pay 5 for Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile target permanent and opponent controls with rid of any cost 3 or greater.
Which one?
It's gonna be the big dude.
It's not a big dude. It's a 4/4. Golos is bigger. He's a 5/7.
Okay, then Golos.
Is that your final answer? Okay. Okay.
Stop making me regret what I'm doing. Let me play my deck.
Just clarifying, because he only gets bigger when I cast an instant or sorcery spell. I just happened to cast one after I played him because he had haste.
Last turn.
All right.
Okay. Untap and draw. What's Tomio at right now?
She's at a 4. So she's got to have 3 more before I can even neg her.
Out of 4. And then you still got 2 creatures on defense, huh?
I have no defense. Like, I'm wide open. Like, I'm seriously not a threat.
Then I guess I'll just attack her.
Well, hey, so I'll make a deal with you. If you don't attack her, I won't blow up your thing that you have on.
He wants an omniscience emblem real bad.
Why
Real
would you
bad.
blow up my... Why would you do that?
Because you're poking me, dude. Why would I not?
I mean, if you do, I'm going to make you regret it, so I'm going to attack you anyway.
Okay. Fair game.
We're just going to let the dice fall where they may, because I'm coming at her for 6.
All right. I get to draw a card.
Think about it this way,
gained
Andy.
6 life.
Because you have the lowest life total, now you probably will not get so much hate because you're not trying to get omniscience out.
That's all right.
And then I'm just going to pass turn.
Great. Tap everything. Ugh, so much stuff. Draw for turn. I'm going to pay. Let's see what I need here first. I need 3. All right. I'm gonna play a land for turn. And then I'll tap green, blue, colorless, and a black, I guess, for Sky Shroud Claim. So I'll proliferate because of this for casting a spell. Casmina goes up to 4. I'll search for 2 forests. Now, in this case, I can find the triome, right?
Yes, if it says forest, then you can find the triumph.
Well, it says basic forest. It needs to say forest.
Gotcha. Yeah, the other one said basic land. And I'll put another green on the battlefield. That'll be one of my lands. And here's my triome. All right, shuffle my deck. All right, so that goes here. That was the 4. Everything else is untapped. Sorry, this is messy. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I guess now what I'll do is I'll bring Atraxa back out. So green, blue, white, black, and so I'm gonna do 2. Sorry, I just think how I want to do this. So I need to leave those up. So, and 2 more. So these 2 will be fine. That's Atraxa. I'm gonna proliferate again. So this goes to 5. I will neg 2 her, drop her down to 3, draw a card. Create a wizard. This is a Drake flying. The only difference is I don't have flying. I just don't have a wizard token. If that's all right.
You gotta make one.
Yeah, I might have one upstairs. I just need to go get it.
Do like a little, because they're wizards with flying. Do like, I don't know, a little wizard hat with wings. Or, or like a Harry Potter guy on a broom.
Yeah, it's a 2/2 wizard with not without flying. So it's just a 2/2 wizard with a Harry Potter dude. Sounds cool. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I guess I could do that. I will pay 3. That's probably dumb. This wasn't the move I wanted to make, but this just came into my life with Kazmina. I'm going to cast Doubling Cube.
Just came into your life.
It came into my life.
Oh, man.
So Doubling Cube. Doubling Cube lets me. I'm going to proliferate here because I just cast a spell. Doubling Cube lets me pay 3 and double the mana in my mana pool.
Nice.
I love that.
I mean, that's terrible, actually. Someone stop him.
No, that's
get back out.
I'm done. I'll pass turn.
okay. Well, Lavinia
You don't have that much of a hand, though.
Lavinia wouldn't stop doubling cube because he's paying mana. He's getting double mana and just paying it.
No,
All right.
each cast spells greater seems
he can still cast an F ton of spells. Okay, so while you guys were taking your turns, I shuffled my graveyard. So for Charmbreaker Devils, so we're gonna. You guys want me to just reveal the one on top, or you want to pick one?
Just off the top.
Yeah,
that's
off the
what
top.
I go for.
It is Breaking and Entering. Goes into my hand. Put those back in there. And alright, I'm going to draw my card for turn. And that's an Esper Panorama, so I'll play that land. Let's cast Chakram Retriever. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need 4 mana for that. Let's not use the island. Oh wait, I totally need a blue to cast it, so we will use the island. And when that enters the battlefield, I search my library for it has partner with Chakram Slinger, which goes into my hand. There we go.
Is that the Mortal Kombat theme?
Yes. No, I don't know what it was. Just me. Elevator music. Mortal Kombat. All right.
Great film.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the greats. One of the classics.
Oh yeah. Just the first one though. I don't want to speak for all of them.
Oh, that's silly, man. Let's see. I should cast this other thing. I'm debating on whether or not to cast Golos again, or cast this Chakram Slinger. Let's see. Do I have enough to do 2 things? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do it right.
What is that, like 7 mana?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's 8 mana. Because that's a bounce land that taps for 2. So I'm going to just float 8. Well, I think I only need 7. Floating 7. I'm going to use a blue from this to cast, and the rest of this to cast Chakram Slinger. And then I'm going to cast Absent Charm. And what's her face doesn't have hexproof, does she? Ladarius.
Danitha? No, she does not have hexproof.
And her power is what right now?
She is a 6/6.
I'm going to exile her with Absent Charm. It's exiled target creature with power 3 or greater.
Okay.
I could have drawn cards, but that will pump. First, I get to untap a bunch of creatures, but I don't have anything to untap. And he gets +4/+0, so he's an 8. And Ladarius, I'll send my 8 for you.
I will certainly take 8.
You're at 52, man. Don't act so mad.
The thing is, I'm going to pay
Assault.
3 and tap Spear of Heliod to destroy your creature.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay. Sure.
Boom!
Sure. Cool. Okay, pass. Pass turn.
I will untap.
Forgot about the spear. You know your battlefield is
I'll get rid of the spear, John.
so potato.
Non-creature
potato.
spells my opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast until my next turn.
Okay.
Non-what?
Say it again.
Non-creature spells my opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast until my next turn.
Oh, that's
Okay.
terrible. Okay.
It's fun, Tamsin. It's very fun of you.
I mean, look, this is what I have in my hand. I'm kind of.
No, I'm just kidding.
How many lands does everybody have?
4.
I think I have 11. 1, 2, 3.
I have 9
13.
lands.
You have 13?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Isolated Watchtower to scry one. And I can reveal it if it's a basic land. I can put it on the battlefield. I can only do it if an opponent controls at least 2 more lands than me. So I'm gonna leave that on top. And then I will play a Plains for turn. I guess.
Alright.
I guess I could not show you my hand and bluffed, but whatever.
I'll play Bloodfell Caves tapped. I gain 1 life.
Cost 2 more, don't forget.
But it's a
What?
land. It's a land.
Oh, it's
Because
a
I
land.
didn't
Never mind.
cast it, so
Never mind.
no thank you. I think I'll pay 3 for Transmogrifying Wand.
Transmorgifying one.
Yes! It enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. And I can pay 1 and tap it to remove a charge counter, destroy target creature, and give its controller a 2/4 white ox creature token in its place.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass turn. I hit that too many times.
It's my turn all of a sudden. We skipped Andy.
Oh.
I tried to organize this into colors. Too much land here. Draw for turn. Play a land for turn. Play swamp. I'm going to. This is another swamp, so I have 4 swamps.
You're back.
Okay. So I'm going to. Now this is where it gets tricky, right? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to neg to her to draw another card, so she goes down to 2. Draw a card, discard a card. I'm going to discard this card, just a land card. And I will. And I created 2/2 wizard. All right, I'm going to pay. I'm going to tap everything. Well, I don't know. Do I even need to tap every? Well, hold on. These cost non-creature spells cost 2 more, right? Okay. So I need 6. Does if I cast a mutate card, does that count as casting? If I cast a mutate card for its mutate cost, does that count as casting a creature or a non-creature spell?
It's still a creature spell, so
Okay.
creature spell.
All right. So then I only really need. I was going to tap out, but there's not really a reason to with my doubling cube. What I'm going to do is I'm going to. How many greens? I guess I have enough here. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to pay 4. So a green, colorless, and 2 others, I guess. Actually, I only need to pay 3. Sorry, guys. Green. It's 2 greens, though. So 2 greens, colorless, 2 mutate Gem Razor. So I'll mutate.
Where's my phone? Did I leave it in the original? Oh, okay.
I'm going to mutate it onto this creature instead of a Atraxa. So it's a 4/4. When it mutates, it has reach and trample. It's a 4/4 reach trample. Whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. I want to destroy Transmogrifying Wand.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to pay black and 2 to cast Insatiable Homophage.
Hemophage.
Hemophage. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it onto this card here. So the one I just did. So that's another mutate counter. So the first trigger will be for this. So whenever this creature mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Well, Darius, I'm going to hit your Heliod Spear.
Okay.
And then the mutate trigger for the other card goes off. So it's got Death Touch. So it's Reach, Trample, Death Touch. Whenever this creature mutates, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. So it's mutated twice. And
Wait,
so
what do we do?
you each lose 2 life, and I gain 6.
What a top deck.
All right, so I just cast 2 spells. That's 2 proliferate triggers for spells being cast.
Did you remember to pay 2 extra?
They were creature spells.
Oh.
Then I will pay. Let's see. I will pay green and 2 plus 2 extra, I suppose.
Wait, where is your mutating creature? I thought there was. Oh, okay, I see.
It's not flying though. That was that wizard I had, that wizard token. So I've covered it up just so it doesn't say flying.
I mean, when you mutate, it gains all the abilities for all the cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So right now, the top card is what determines its power and toughness. It's a 4/4 reach, trample, death touch.
It should still have flying if that was an ability on the token.
No, this wasn't.
He's
He's
just
using a drag token for his wizard because he doesn't have a wizard token.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm confusing things there.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to pay 5, so 3 plus 2 to cast Kadama's Reach, because why not? Search my library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards, put one on the battlefield tapped. and the other into my hand. Shuffle my library. Before I'll go ahead and proliferate that. Before that resolves and I go to that step, let's see. Let's go to combat, and I'll swing 4 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink at Ladarius.
Okay.
All right. I'll pass my turn, and I will go and look for those 2 lands. I'll put one in my hand and one on the battlefield. Tapped.
Okay. I untap. And I will draw a card.
Put that on the battlefield tapped, and I'll put one in my hand.
Are you not?
Yeah, that was me, sorry.
Oh, okay. Maybe you think something's back door.
Okay. I'm going to... What's Kasmina at?
She's at 5.
Okay.
And
Tamsin?
spells that you cast that target a creature or planeswalker I control cost 2 more, so it'd be 4 more.
Oh,
Cast a spell.
Okay. And... Tamsin, if I cast a non-creature spell, it costs 2 more, right? Just any non-creature spell. Okay, first I'm going to pay red and black. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and another blue and a black. 4, breaking and entering. Let's do it this way. I need to save this red. Breaking and entering, so I'm going to put 8 cards from my library into my graveyard again. And then I'll put a creature card from my graveyard onto the battlefield, and it'll have haste. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those all go in there. I've got some interesting creature cards here. I think I'll put Beanstalk Giant out because it's going to be a big fatty. Because he is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's a 9/9.
Does he stay a 9/9, or is he just a 9/9 temporarily?
His power and toughness are equal to the number of lands I control.
Gotcha.
So I have 9 lands. This is a mana rock. So he's a 9/9. And I meant to do this before I cast that spell, but it's already resolved, so I'm just going to pay a red and send this. This is not attacking you. It's, well, is it abilities that make Kasmina, let me look at the card. I actually got it open.
No, it's just spells. Spells your opponents cast.
Okay. So I'm just going to do two damage to Kasmina with the Chakram's Slinger.
Okay, she's
And
at
if I
3.
had sequenced that properly, I'd be able to untap it, but that's okay. And then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw. This goes to 3. I get to return target creature or planeswalker card from my graveyard to the battlefield and put a +1/+1 counter on it. So I will get Naiad of Hidden Codes.
What does that do again?
When it's not my turn, spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and it gives a +1/+1 counter. Not the best creature to get with that, but whatever. It's either that or Lavinia, and I don't think you guys want Lavinia out again.
That's awesome because you have Raff out. You can just pass the turn and cast stuff on our turns whenever you want.
Yeah. That's,
You pass. Okay.
Oh, me now? Okay.
well, I was gonna play land, but whatever, it's fine. I don't need
No,
to.
no, play your land. Play your land. That's fine.
It's the planes that I need to.
What am I even gonna do? Well, this will be an interesting interaction, so I guess I'll do this. I'm gonna pay 3 for Banishing Light. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield, and I'm gonna target Andy's big mutate creature.
I'm gonna assume Andy still has more lands than me and activate Isolated Watchtower.
I don't know. Let me see.
I have 9 lands.
I have 15.
Oh, you have more than me.
Yeah, you have more than me.
All right, so you're hitting my creature. What are you doing? You're just exiling it until that thing goes away?
Yep.
Okay.
Which, do the things attached to it go to the graveyard?
No, it's all one creature, so the whole thing gets gone.
And it all comes back at once, huh?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's got the scent of your blood on it.
Yeah.
I think you did a good thing.
That feels like enough, so I'm gonna pass turn.
Draw. Is it? Are things still costing 2 more, or was that just until your
No,
turn?
that was just until my turn. It was the saga that was doing it.
Gotcha. All right. One.
So wait, things that target your creature still costed 2 more, right?
Mhm.
Andy?
Oh yes, yeah, because of Casmina.
Okay.
Was that a spell? Was that a spell or an ability?
It was an enchantment. So a spell.
Wait, you cast an enchantment that targeted it? Oh yeah, so that would be 2 more, I guess. Yeah.
I tapped it.
Okay. Thank you. So there and a white. Tap that. I just put this card in the deck because I wanted to see if it. I mean, at this point, mana is pretty stupid for me. Empowered Auto Generator. I basically can tap it to put a charge counter on it, and then what is it? Tap it to put a charge counter and add X mana of any color, where X is the number of counters on it. So it doesn't do anything right now. That does trigger a proliferate trigger from Inexorable Tide. So that goes to 4. I'll -2 her to draw a card, discard a card. Ugh. So discard this one. And this was dumb. Let's see. I am going to do pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for Oblivion Strike. John, exile your big dude.
Oh, okay.
That'll trigger proliferate. And I guess at that point, I will swing. Do you have any flyers, John?
Nope.
I'll come at you with a 4/4 flying Vigi Death Touch lifelink.
Okay.
I'll gain 4 life. I'll go to my end step, and Atraxa has a proliferate trigger, so she goes up to 4. And that's my turn. Pass.
All right. I'll draw a card. Wait a minute. Okay. Hmm. That's funny.
Your face is funny.
So,
I'm sorry. I love you.
Casmina's at what? 4?
She's at.
Man. Okay.
She's not doing that much work. What? Like, why is she drawing so much hate?
9. Because she makes everything cost 2 more if we want to target your stuff we have no choice but to remove. Like,
I'm just making. I know. I was just like, why am I the only guy over here with something to be
also,
targeted?
like this thing can target a player or a planeswalker and not creatures.
Yep.
So to get any value out of it, and it's attack the planeswalker, right? So,
In other words, Andy, it's not you, but it's you.
It's you. Yeah, it's not. It's not you. It's you. Okay, red and
I need card
white,
draw.
and 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. I'm gonna use up all my mana this turn, I think. 1, 2, 3 more. Yep. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 2 to cast Catch and Release. Gain control of target permanent until end of turn. Untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. Each player sacrifices an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a land, and a planeswalker. So I'll gain control of Atraxa
Okay.
until end of
You
turn.
sacrifice one of each? Is that what you said?
Yeah. One of each.
Oh my god.
Each player
That sucks.
sacrifices an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a land, and a planeswalker. So I'll sacrifice.
Oh gosh.
I lose stuff too. I mean, it's not great.
Yeah,
Well,
but you just got rid of Inexorable Tide and Casmina.
Yeah.
I've only got the one enchantment, so you get your mutate creature back.
Yes.
I sacrifice Atraxa.
I sack Raff. I sack Naya the freaking Kitten Cove as my enchantment. Sentinel Totem as my artifact.
Yeah. I have to sacrifice Esper, Panorama, and Talisman of Creativity. Because it's artifact, enchantment. I don't have an enchantment. Land, and a planeswalker, and a creature. So yeah.
A land too?
Yes, a land too.
Good grief.
It's one land.
Alright. You get rid of my proliferate triggers and my protection and card draw, so and you sacked Atraxa.
I brought your mutate creature back, which I'm not particularly thrilled about. I was going to swing at you.
Look before you leap.
I mean, there are consequences for all things. You didn't have to choose that enchantment. Well, that was the only enchantment you had, wasn't it?
Yeah, you did have to choose that enchantment,
I
John.
absolutely had to.
All right.
Now what?
What's the power and toughness on that big boy, Andy?
It's just a 4/4 with Death Touch, Reach, and Trample.
Oh. I'm sorry, you guys. Pass turn. It's coming at me anyways.
I got the end step. I'm gonna pay 8 and cast Raff again.
You didn't put this plan together before you did it.
No.
Draw.
I forgot that you had an enchantment that was keeping that away.
You still got rid of a lot of my stuff.
Atraxos, and 4 for Unwinding Clock.
Okay, what does that do? Unwinding clock.
Untap all artifacts that control during each other player's untap turn.
Now, nice.
Alright, go Darius.
I think what I'm discovering is that there's a lot of cards in this deck that aren't board wipes, but they might as well be board wipes in most cases, and I might need to take those out or reduce the number.
It feels like you're playing board white tribal, to be honest.
It is kind of Answers Tribal because all the cards are mobile.
It's kind of a cool deck. I mean, it's a cool approach. I don't know what the win con is, but it's a cool.
It needs tuning. It needs a win con for sure. I'm trying to get to one. I promise. The Beanstalk Giant was an attempt. Somebody removed it.
That's right.
I'm paying 3 for Lost Legion. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 2. It's a 2/3. That's about it.
What does it do? There's a lot of text on that card.
That's literally it. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass turn.
All right. I'm finding that with doubling cube, I really need an X spell.
Yeah. Somebody just said we are the best streamer on Twitch. I'm sure that's somebody we know, and
Deshaun did say he was going to blow up your chat.
the Koalad, the Koala. Oh yeah, the Koala D. Nice. Love that name.
Koala D.
The Koala D. That really just evokes a lot of mental imagery that makes me uncomfortable.
It does, doesn't it?
It makes me think of chlamydia, I think.
Oh my.
I love you too, Koala D.
I'm going to play Jungle Hollow, enters battlefield tapped. I gain a life. That's real splashy. I've got one card in hand, so that's stupid. I guess I'm going to cast Atraxa for the 3rd time, so she costs 8 now.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's how much Raff costs. I paid 8 for Raff.
There's 4 of the color, and then hell, I don't know. I don't have anything to cast anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4 more for the cost. I still have all this untapped. Trax is back out. And that's, I don't know that I want to go to combat or do anything like that, so I'll pass turn.
Oh, okay.
That's 23 seconds. 23-second turn.
23-second turn. I'll draw a card.
John's timer is in it already.
I'm trying to make it swift. Let's see here. That's a cool card. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Should I cast Golos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then
You can cast it as long as you don't board wipe again.
I don't know if I have any of those left.
Good.
Yeah, I'll cast Golos. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. If I was being efficient, I could use a red. I'm gonna do that. So, in response to my own cast before it enters the battlefield, I will do 2 damage to Andy, and then it will untap when I cast Golos, and then I will tap it again. Well, yeah, I can't tap it again because I can't untap the mana. It's just 2 damage.
Yeah, but next time it's going to be 4, so I guess I need to start looking at you, don't I?
No, it's just 2 damage every time I do it.
I thought what you tried to do, though.
Yeah, that's not what I tried to do. I don't have enough mountains for that. We are giving the quality his quality content, and I will pass the turn.
You got any flying?
What now?
You got any flying?
No.
All right.
Yeah, you can hit me with the Atraxa.
Yeah.
Andy, do you still have more lands than me?
How many do you have?
Probably.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Isolated watchtower. Put that dish on the bottom. I would like some cards, please, and not lands. Land Island for turn. Pass.
Oh, okay. Untap. Draw. What to do? Play a swamp.
This is the most I've ever used Isolated Watchtower, by the way. I don't normally have to use it.
I will pay 4 for Cabal Paladin. Use a 4/2. Whenever I cast a historic spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Hey, that's my deck. Why are you playing my deck?
If only. It would probably be more consistent that way.
I don't know. I'll draw his land.
I don't think there's anyone I can just swing at, so I'm going to pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Jeez, man. That's not bad. I guess. I will pay 2. So 2 for Johnny's Pride Mate. I'll go to combat. I'll swing it 4 at John in the air, just for the life gain trigger at this point, which puts a counter on a Johnny. And then I'll cast my only other card, which is I'm top decking now, blue and whatever color for
Welcome to the club, Andy.
yeah, contentious plan, proliferate, and draw a card. So Johnny will get another counter, and I'll draw a card.
Ooh, man, what's Johnny's ultimate? Which Johnny is that?
Johnny's Pride.
It's just a creature that gains +1/+1 for every time you gain life.
I thought it was
Okay,
Johnny
so
Planeswalker.
Oh no.
it's your devotion to black. So
No, it's Johnny's Pride Mate. It's
That's his
worse.
best friend.
It's worse than the Planeswalker at this point.
that's not even good.
Mm.
Well,
Depends on your setup.
does my devotion to black on a mutate creature? It doesn't count if the creature's black that's underneath, right? It's covered up.
I mean, it
believe
depends
so.
on what your devotion is at the time of casting, right? So the creature itself would count on the casting time.
But I'm just saying, like this mutate creature, the black
Yeah,
devotion is covered.
The CMC is from the card that's on top.
Right.
It's covered after you cast it. So the devotion is dependent on the time you cast it.
Yeah. So if you're saying that if you're trying to like cast it on top, you can still use what's on top right now for devotion, and then the devotion changes after it mutates.
Yeah, your devotion is dependent on what your board state before you mutate.
Okay.
But you can't count. I think Ladarius is asking if you can count the creature that's underneath. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I got kicked.
How'd you get kicked? I didn't kick you.
It says it looks like you navigated away from the game. Hold on a minute.
To cast Gray
There we
Merchant.
go.
He's a 2/4. He has 2 black pips, and then I've got 1 over there, so it's not very splashy. So it's only 3. But when he enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, and I gain X. All right, sorry, loses X life, where X is your devotion to black, and I gain life equal to the life lost. So you each lose 3 life, and I gain 9.
Ugh.
That's another counter for a Johnny. So he's up to 3 now. He's a 5/5, and I'll go to my end step because I've already gone through combat. Atraxa.
Wait. How is he up to 3? I remember you gaining life twice. What was the third time?
He's proliferating.
I gained life when I attacked. I cast this, which is proliferate, draw a card. And then I gained life, which gave him his third counter. And now Atraxa says at the beginning of my end step, proliferate.
So,
Just 2 life
okay.
gain triggers
So
and 2
for
gain
casting
life.
that other one, you also proliferated? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah, this card is this card
Got an
is
enchantment that lets him proliferate when he casts spells.
no, I don't. It's gone.
The
But
card just proliferates.
This card is proliferate. Draw
Gotcha.
a card. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2 proliferate triggers and 2 life gain triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So at my end step, he gets another one. So he's a 6/6, and I'll pass turn.
God, that thing gets out of control fast.
Oh,
I played against
I'm
that thing in
confident.
standard so much.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's why I said it's worse than Planeswalker right now.
Yeah. All right, draw a card.
It's not as powerful in Commander, I don't think, as it is in Standard.
It depends on if you can protect it or not.
Play
Oh,
a
it's when you're
panorama.
playing 1v1.
It depends on your deck, really. Like,
I'm
Friday
gonna
can be
cast
good.
Reason, which is, it says scry 3, so I get to scry 3. 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the bottom. And this one that's gonna end up getting exiled. I'll put this on the bottom too. And then this on top. And then I'm gonna activate Golos, I think. So white, blue, red, black, and green. And 2. So I'll exile the top 3 cards of my library. Oh yeah. So you guys know what Celestial Dawn does. It just makes it fixes all my land. It's like a chromatic lantern almost.
What's it called? Celestial
Dawn. It basically says all the spells I control are white. All my lands produce white mana, and I can use white mana to pay any colored mana type.
We lost the Darius.
He'll be back.
I have that card. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then I'm also got Will Kenrith. I'm going to cast him, and I'll search my library for Rowan Kenrith. Put her in my hand.
There he is.
So Rowan Kenrith goes in my hand, and man, my deck feels tiny.
Well, John has a planeswalker everybody can hate on.
Yeah, totally. And I also got a Temur Charm. Let's see here. Creature you don't control. Does Atraxa have? She has Death Touch, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And your mutate creature has what power and toughness?
He's a 4/4 reach, trample, death touch.
Man, they both have Death Touch, huh? Okay. Well, the other 2 ones are useless. So I guess I'll just I don't really like exiling it, but Temur Charm says choose one. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control, and then counter target spell. Unless its controller pays 3, and creatures with power 3 or less can't block this turn. So I would make Golos fight your stuff. Maybe I should do it anyways. Should I sacrifice my Golos for the good of the land?
What's Golos at?
He is a He's a 3/5, but if he gets +1/+1, he'll kill either one of your creatures. I feel like I should do it, you guys.
Assuming they survive, absolutely.
Assuming.
Unless they have death touch, which it's based on the value of the creature you're sacrificing, I guess. But it still feels worth it.
Yeah. It feels worth it to me because I don't have to pay for it.
Jay's like, it feels like a good deal to me. No, I think
You
it's
want to
worth
buy a
it.
boat in the lake
to
house?
stop.
Sounds great to me as long as I'm
Because I
invited.
mean, the other option would be a Johnny's Pride Mate. Oh, wait a minute.
Assuming you could kill it. How big is that thing now?
It's a 6/6.
Do you think a Johnny's Pride Mate is scarier, or should I just stop the proliferation now?
Can your creature kill a Johnny's Bridesmaid?
Yes, if I pay a red and tap the Chakram Slinger first and do 2 damage. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't target creatures. I guess I have to do Atraxa.
Oof.
So Golos will get +1/+1 and he'll fight Atraxa. It's 4 damage.
Alright. Atraxa gets life gain. Johnny goes up.
1 more.
And I'll just have to cast Atraxa again my next turn, I guess.
Alright, and I should have done this first. I'm gonna +2 Will Kenrith, and should read my cards, and turn a Johnny's Primate into a 0/1.
0/3.
Lose all abilities. 0/3 and lose all abilities. I could have just done that to Atraxa, but
It's until your next turn, too.
what?
It's a 0/3 until your next turn.
Yes. And it
that
loses all
So he doesn't lose
abilities.
the counters. He doesn't lose the counters.
No, the counters stay on.
So
Yeah.
he's a 5/8.
Not the best.
But he doesn't get any more silly counters until my next turn.
That's true. I do want to point out. That John is now his Will Kenrith is at now a 6. He can +2 it again and put an 8. -2 gives him an emblem that lets him copy instant and sorcery spells.
He's so mad. He's so mad. Like, after hating on his planeswalkers for so long, it's fair. I understand your mood, Andy. All right, I passed to Tamsin.
I untap. I draw.
I still have more lands than you.
I reveal it. I'm gonna put it on the battlefield because it's a basic land. I will equip Mirror Shield onto Raff.
That makes me think of a A$AP Rocky song. If I could just remember the name of it.
I feel like this whole game has been just trying to chip away at Andy's board state and him just proliferating and building it back up like immediately.
Yeah.
It feels like it's just an unending tide.
I'll pass turn.
It would have been easy if we had boards, John.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll stop board wiping. I'm sorry. I think I'll take him
You
out.
say it after you've done everything you can.
At least
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
go. I'll go take out I'll take out Cleansing Nova, and I'll take out because I need more win condition type cards anyway. So maybe that's what I need to
Yeah, stop board wiping for no reason.
do. The deck does what the deck does, y'all. I mean,
That's no excuse. You built it.
Catch and Release is an amazing card. I have to cast it.
To catch it and release it.
I gotta catch and release it.
So, who has Planewalkers still?
John.
Not
John's
me.
Planeswalker.
That's it.
Hey, his is pretty. It's getting to the critical level though.
How dangerous is it if he ults it?
If he ults it, he can copy whenever you cast, he gets an emblem that says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new target. So he'll just be able to copy everything that he's casting. Well, all his instants and sorceries.
It's pretty bad.
That would be pretty insane. Does anyone else have the power to stop him?
I can swing at. Oh, I don't
I
have.
mean, if I can stop drawing lands, I might have something, but
If I get Atraxa back, I'll have a flyer that can.
oh, there you go, Darius, your camera.
Well, keep in mind it's going to be a few more turns because I have to go up one more time next turn and survive a round.
Yeah, he's got to survive 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But what
Go on,
creatures
rest
do you
of-
have?
I have a 2/4 and a 2/4.
And his 2/4, he can pay 2 and deal 2 damage to. Can you deal 2 damage to creatures? You can, right?
It's not
Or
creatures.
no.
It's player or
Players and
planeswalker.
planeswalkers. Gotcha. So that's not so crucial.
Hmm.
I was going to say he could take your creatures out by pinging them for 2, but
Certainly a possibility.
no, he can't target creatures. So
I'll pay 4 for Fireborn Knight. The 2/3 double strike. You can pay 4 to give it +1/+1 until end of turn. And then I will pass turn.
What
Soon
time is it,
after.
you guys? Just want to know.
It's 11.
Turn 11.
Oh, so we're going into it's a long game. I'm sorry.
Mr. Boardwhite
It's my
Tribal over there.
fault. It's me. I'm the baddie.
At least you admit it.
I'm the problem.
I'm going to cast Atraxa for the 4th time, so that'll be the 3rd time the tax hits her. So what? +6, so she's a 10 to cast now.
Did I tell you about this one game I was in, Andy, and I paid 10 mana to cast Atraxa
No.
in one game because John was playing his Golos deck?
Wow.
You guys are making me feel really terrible because I remember Andy also saying he didn't want to play a long game. I just feel bad. I'm sorry. Just kill me. I won't resist.
I can't kill you. Even if I swing at you, like you can block and stuff. What are your creatures at now?
Fun in the chat.
They're each a 2/4.
They're each 2/4s.
Mm-hmm.
Let's chat looking.
Chat is quiet. We could ask Deshaun, the quality, if he thinks that I'm the bad person in this game.
I'll swing a Johnny's it was not a Johnny, he's a 0/3, so he's a 5/8. A 5/8 creature at your will, Kenrith. Yeah, 5/8.
I have to block it, so I'm gonna block it with this Chakram Slinger, and on its way out, I'll pay 2 and tap it to do 2 damage to you, and then it dies.
That's fine. All right, so I'll go to my end step, I guess, and even though this is not a Johnny, I still proliferate, so it gets a 6th counter on it from Atraxa, and I'll pass turn.
Doesn't it have lifelink? Oh, wait, never mind.
No, Johnny's is whenever you gain life. I wish. He'd be really broken if he had lifelink too. All right, Johnny.
Pass. All right, untap. I'm gonna draw a card, and that doesn't really help me, does it? Well, it might. So I have like what, 13 mana? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I have
Crap, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I was trying to stop messing around. I was trying to get my stuff, my mana just in order because I've got all these weird colors everywhere. But I need to realize I don't need to untap what I used to pay for Atraxa. So there's 10
Oh, yeah.
here. Yeah, I started to put it in order. I was like, wait, I'm untapping stuff. I wasn't trying to do that.
I just feel like I'm in a rock and a hard place. I guess what I need to do for now is try to recast Golos. But can I do that?
I don't know. Can you?
I think I forgot to search for a land the last time I cast him. I don't remember. He's already been cast. He costs 9 now, doesn't he? Because I've already cast him twice.
Yeah, so you've already cast him twice, yeah, so you'd have to add 4 more.
Right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 8, 9. And I'll cast Golos. And then search for float an extra blue. And search for, oh, that's a good one. No, it's not a good one because I don't have. I'm going to get another 2 mana land, so I'll put that out. It'll bounce this island back to my hand, and I will play that in a second as my land for turn. I don't think it matters.
Don't ask again for a week.
Tell Julie I'm sorry. Go up to 8 on that guy. So I'll play this island as my land for turn, and tap this and search for a basic land, then I'll pass.
Can't so you have to deal with Will Kenrith. He can ultimate next turn.
It's a single color permanent, right?
Yes.
Just blue. Draw. I might be able to do it. I'm gonna try one. I'll do that right now. Need something good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Karn's Temporal Sundering. I will take an extra turn after this one. I'm gonna return Will Kenrith to John's hand.
Okay.
Thank you, Clemson.
What?
And exile Karn's Temporal Sundering. Okay, I will move on to my next turn. I will draw a card.
What?
I cast Karn's Temporal Sundering, gives me an extra turn.
No, I mean, you had nothing else to do?
No.
Damn.
I will try. I'll leave it on top. And A6. To cast Ugin.
Again.
Ineffable. I will swan him to exile top part of my library face down. And when that leaves the battlefield, it becomes a 2/2 spirit. When it leaves the battlefield, I get that card in my hand. He's at 5. And then I'll pass turn.
Jeez, Ugin's -3 is gross.
I meant to get a forest with that. Wait. Yeah, with the panorama, not an island. I don't know why I did that.
What to do?
Oh, colorless spells I cast cost 2 less to cast.
Say what?
Colorless spells I cast cost 2 less to cast. It's just me.
Okay. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I guess this will be interesting, so maybe I'll do this. Six for my commander, finally.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Your commander killed your camera.
Yeah, it does that. Should hopefully solve the problem. But
Sir Conrad enters the battlefield. Kill
Sir Gwyn.
Sir Gwyn, yeah, Sir Gwyn, not Conrad, sorry.
Maybe it should be Conrad. Then I'd have to change everything.
To change everything.
Alright, Sir Gwyn, Hero of Ashvale, 5/5 Vigilance Menace. Whenever an equipped creature I control attacks, I draw a card and lose a life. The equipment I control has Equip Knight 0, but I don't control any equipment, so that doesn't matter. So what's your board looking like, Andy? What type of creatures you got?
Got a 4/4 flying Vigi Death Touch lifelink. I've got a 4/4 reach trample Death Touch. I've got a 8/8 just creature, and this is just a 2/4 that has an ETB, but it's already done its thing.
And which one is tapped? The 8/8?
Yeah. So my 2 Death Touch lifelink is still open.
True. Oh, everyone takes 2 damage because I cast a legendary, and Cabal Paladin deals 2 damage to all my opponents for historic spells.
Very nice. You have to. Did John get it? Is he there?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
I took 2.
I see.
But other than that, I don't know if there's anything I can do. Suppose I could attack with this Fireborn Knight. Not really much reason to. So I'll pass turn.
Okay.
Someone's got some strong cicadas hanging out outside.
Not me. I'm gonna pay 1, 2,
You might do
3 to cast Duskfang Mentor. When Duskfang Mentor enters the battlefield, put a lifelink counter on target non-human creature you control. So I'll put a lifelink counter on.
Wait, I have a question, Andy.
Yes.
Is your wizard a human wizard? Or just a wizard? The token. Is it wizard or human wizard?
That's a good question. Let me see.
If it's
Casmina
a
said
human wizard, then you can't mutate onto it.
just a blue wizard creature token. So But yeah, so what I want to do is put the lifelink counter on Grim Razor, Gem Razor, whatever it is. And then she has an activated ability where I can put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control with lifelink, but I can't activate it now because she's summoning sickness. So I will go to combat. And John's got stuff. I don't know if I want to go to combat. Jeez. And at least, oh, I didn't untap that. At least want to trigger that. So I'm going to swing 4. Well, it's vigilance. 4 at John in the air.
I'll take 4.
This gets another
4
counter.
commander, right?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I'm
I
at
don't know how
12.
much. Okay, thanks for keeping up with that. And that will be my turn. I'll pass turn, but at the end of my turn, proliferate trigger off Atraxa.
Okay.
So that's now 10/10.
All right. Oh, it finally happened.
Great.
Okay. I don't know if it really matters. All right.
My stream contributions are sponsored by Empress 1908.
I'm gonna cast an Enigma Drake. Its power is equal to the number of instants and sorceries in my graveyard, and
Oh gosh.
that makes it a. I think it should be a 15/4. Its
Oh my
power.
God.
Sorry, just its power, not its toughness. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it is a 17/4.
Gross.
Yep.
To have haste.
It does not have haste. That's why I kept casting the thing that was putting cards in my graveyard, though, because I was looking for one of those to try and give it haste. I've got another one. I've also got Crackling Drake. I don't think there's a way in here to give it haste. I'm gonna say there isn't. I don't really feel like looking. I feel like I want to cast at least one of the cannons. How much mana have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I could activate Golos. Let's activate Golos. So, there's. I'm pretty sure I have to have the right colors for Golos, though.
Does it matter? I thought the Celestial Dawn fixed all your mana.
Oh, that's right. I can pay colored mana as though it was mana of any color. So yeah, I can still do it. All right. So we'll leave those 3 and exile these 3. All right. So that land is exiled. And beck and call. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my turn, I can draw a card, and then I create 4/1 1 white bird creature tokens with flying. So I'll cast that and draw 4 cards, and create 4. We'll create 4/1/1s and draw 4 cards. That's good. It fills my hand back up a little bit. This is now an 18/4. And then I can also cast a contingency plan. Just look at the top 5 cards in my library. Put any number of them into my graveyard and the rest back on top of my library in any order. So look at the top 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh, I should have cast that first, and then I'd be able to like set what my cards were, but I don't think it mattered because, yeah, that's fine.
Do split cards count as both an instant and sorcery, or either or?
They are. It's like one card, but it counts as one card, but it is an instant and a sorcery, or it's an instant or a sorcery. So if it
So
says
what I'm
like
saying, does it pump your
no,
dragon?
No, it's just one card.
it's one
Okay.
card, but if you have something that says like put an instant from your graveyard into your hand, and it's one side of it's an instant, you can get it. If that makes sense. You just can't count it. This doesn't count as two cards. It counts
Okay.
as both types, but not two cards.
Gotcha.
So let's put this on top.
Dang it.
I'll stop playing removal tribal, and I'll put all these instants and sorceries in my graveyard because that pumps it up by 3 more. So now it's 21, and then these two can go on top. And then, my God, is there any way I can just draw a card? That'd be amazing. Yes. So did I get a land? Because no, of course I didn't get a land.
Wait, these are unopened. I just cast Dustfang last time.
I'm gonna pay 2 and cast Determined. Other spells I control can't be countered this turn, and draw a card. So I'll draw a card. Put that one into my hand. And then I think that is all I can do except go to attacks. So we're gonna discard down to 7 mana or 7 cards, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I'll cast Perpetual Timepiece for free because of Ugin. I'll do Isolated Watchtower. It's a basic land. I'll put it on battle.
I don't even know what Tamsin's doing over there anymore. Jordan.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
This is a 22-4 right now.
I'll plus Ugin for another spirit. You can have another spirit. No, just second. Actually, instead of doing that, I will -3 him, take him down to 2 to get rid of that Enigma Drake.
Oh, what are you doing?
Destroy target permanent that's 1 or more colors.
Okay. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Which what thing are you using that does that? Oh, Ugin. Right. Ugin.
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 I'm gonna Perpetual Timepiece myself. Put that in the graveyard. That in the graveyard. And then pass turn.
What is Ugin at now?
2.
Is it 2? Okay.
And I will untap.
Nice.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Do the thing.
I just told Twitch chat that I hate myself right now because I just had an epiphany. I built my version of a Raff deck.
You did what?
I built my version of a Raff deck.
It's terrible, John. I hate it.
It's all pet cards and no win conditions.
Yep, you did. You sure did. I have a couple of win conditions.
Well, because when you killed my dragon, I was like, man, I wish we were all playing win conditions instead of just removal, just removing each other's threats over and over again. Then I was like, wait, I'm no better right now. I've been the worst.
Yeah, dude.
It's been bad. I'm a bad boy. Ugh.
I guess I'll attack Andy.
What are you attacking me with?
6/6 Vigilance Menace and 2/3 Double Strike.
6/6 Vigilance Menace, and what was the other one? 2/3 Double Strike.
Yes.
Okay. I'll block the 6/6 with my 10/10 and 2/4. It doesn't have Death Touch or anything.
Nope.
So 10/10 and a 2/4. How do you want to do that? I'll let the other through.
So you're taking 4 from that.
All right, so I'll take 4.
I'm gonna pay 3. Wait, the 10/10 doesn't have like hexproof or anything, does it?
No?
I'm gonna pay 3 for Obnixilis Cruelty. Every
Okay.
creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. If the creature would die this turn, exile it instead.
Okay, so it goes down to a 5/5.
Yes, and I choose to kill it first in the exchange with Gwyn.
Okay. That's fine. I can get rid of Gwyn. Oh, I should have gotten rid of Gwyn. Dang it.
And that creature goes into exile unless it's your commander
Right.
or whatever.
I should have, damn it, I should have removed it. All right, that's fine.
And that's my turn.
That was a poor play on my part because I could have gotten rid of your creature. All right, untap. Draw. God, man. All right, land for turn. I guess I'll do what I should have done, and I'll pay a black and a white for certain whatever. What's the one that you just hit me with that was big that you pumped?
I didn't pump either of them.
Okay. Which one dealt the damage that killed my creature? The one
For
that's-
Gwyn.
Oh, he died.
Yeah.
He died in the exchange. Let's kill your other dude you attacked me with. Exile target creature. If you don't control a human, you lose life equal to the creature's toughness. But I do control a human, so just exile it.
Okay.
And then What have you got left?
4/2 and a 2/3.
4, 2, and 2, 3. All right. Tell you what, I'm going to pay black and 1 to activate her ability. Put a +1 counter on each creature I control with lifelink. Do you have any flying?
Nope.
All right, I'll come at you with a 5/5 flying vigilance, death touch, lifelink.
I'll take 5.
All right, I gained 5. That's all I can do. I'll go to my end step, and Atraxa's proliferate trigger happens, so she gets another counter, and this gets another counter too. And I will pass my turn. 49-second turn, people.
Okay.
Your counter's off because John's at 118 now, and you just passed turn. My counter is off, and your counter.
There are
Mine says
individual
John.
counters. I don't.
Mine started with John.
I'm gonna draw a card. All right. I'm gonna float 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast an Archaeomancer. and when that enters the battlefield, I'll return an instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand. I'll get Soul Manipulation. And then I'll pay. So that was 4, and then 3 is 7. So I'll return. I'll cast Soul Manipulation, choosing to return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I'll get the Enigma Drake, put it in my hand. I need 3 more mana. I need 1 more mana, so I'll pay another 1. Use the last 3 to cast Enigma Drake, and then 2 to cast Lightning Greaves.
Ah, shit.
And then equip
In
it.
response to Lightning Greaves?
Oh my god, please let this game end, Tamsin. I'm for real. Okay, go do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do.
I'll pay 4 for Ravnica War.
And that does what?
It's all multicolored permanents.
Ah, fuck.
Tamsin.
Exile.
Tamsin.
Multicolored
Trying
permanent.
to end this game, honey.
It's just the multicolored permanent.
Oh my god. You have earned my spite. I'm in Trenton mode now.
Ooh,
Trying
my
so hard.
Gem Razor is just a green card. He's got a black card under him that he's mutated on top of, but he's just green, right?
No, it's all of the colors.
Is he?
He includes the traits of the mutated cards.
I feel sick right now, Tamsin. Jesus.
That also includes lands.
I'll put the Lightning Greaves on Golos
Lands
instead.
aren't colored.
They're not colored.
They're not?
No, they're like artifacts.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that would be disgusting.
That's too yellow. I wouldn't play that.
I
if it
would
was
turn off the stream and I would leave the room. I would just be like, bye. My God, I'm so salty, Tamsin. I'm trying to win this game. What creatures have you got over there? You got Traxos
and a 2/2 spirit.
And a 2/2 spirit. Traxos is a what?
7/7 with Trent.
Atraxa. What are you talking about?
Her Traxos.
So,
Traxos is a 7/7 with trample that she hasn't bothered to swing with at all. I pass the turn.
why are you so mad?
I'm just mad.
I wasn't gonna do it, but you got your stupid big Greg back out. So I
Yeah,
had to
trying to end the game.
draw a card.
It was the game that never ends.
Pay 1 for Alter the Brood. No, I don't have to pay. It's free.
Sweet. Can you go infinite with it? And end our misery.
I will +1 again for another spirit.
Oh my gosh, how many spirits do you have?
Dude.
Okay.
And then he's been cast 2 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Okay, I will cast Raff. Everybody mills 1.
Hey, wait, those creatures that just died were exiled, right? Okay.
I will mill myself 2.
Unbelievable.
And then I guess then I'll swing at John. Since he's mad at me for not.
I take it. How much is it? 7? No blocks. No blocks.
And then I pass the turn.
Oh my God, I'm salty. This salt smells so briny over here.
Oh wait, you milled 2. My bad, because then the spirit entered the battlefield from.
So we each mill 2?
Yeah. So you milled 1 and then you milled another 1. My bad.
Okay.
And then when Ladarius untaps, my artifacts untap.
I love you too. I'm not really angry at anyone. I just feel bad that this game is taking so long. I have created a Rube Goldberg machine of pain, and it's all my fault.
Blow it up, John. Blow up the deck.
I'm gonna have to edit it. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's still a good idea. I need to pair some of the cards have to come out. It's not. It's too tilted in one direction.
Yeah.
It's too much removal.
I think I need to probably put the gutter snipes and the gutter snipe type cards back in and have it be both the gutter snipes and the split cards, and then maybe I'll have enough instants and sorceries left for it to matter. I don't know. I'll take some of the board wipe ones out. Those will be the first to go.
Oh shit. I'm paying 2 for Pure Steel Paladin. The 2/2. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I can draw a card.
Yay! His birthday card.
Yeah. Birthday card. Metalcraft. Equipment I control has equipped 0 if I have 3 or more artifacts, but I don't anymore. Thanks to Andy. So, I'm gonna pay 3 for Fire Streaker. Equipped creature has double strike, and that makes me draw a card. And it's a historic spell, so you all take 2 damage.
Nice.
You know, Darius, I appreciate you for trying to end this game. I'll take it. I'll take the 2.
I don't know if I call that trying to end it.
Doing your part.
It's a step in a direction.
My
I play
graveyard
land.
is taller than my library. And it has been for some time.
Dude, this is wild.
So, Andy, what creatures do you have on defense over there?
I have a 2/4.
2/4.
Yeah. Come at me, bro.
All right, I'm gonna pay 2 to put Fire Shrieker on Cabal Paladin, and then attack you for 4.
Double strike.
Yes.
So 8 total.
Yes.
I'll take it. Probably shouldn't. I should have blocked it, but
That's the turn.
all right. Wow, this is spicy. So Atraxa is now 12 to cast.
Mm.
If I like flood my mana pool, that all goes away at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, at the end of your phase.
Yep.
End of the phase.
Yeah, as soon as you change
Mana
phase.
empties as phases change.
Gotcha. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Trax has been cast 4 times now. 4? That's right. 2, 4, 6, 5 times. Roll that up to 5.
Does he cost 10 more?
She will next time, yeah. I'll pay 2 to activate this ability to put a 1/1 counter on her because she has lifelink. I will go to my end step. Her proliferate trigger will happen. She gains another one, but she's a 6/6. And that's all I can do. Pass turn.
Alright, untap. Draw a card. Huh. Huh. That's just sad to see.
Is it more removal?
No. It's a good card I needed on turn 3. Got rending steel inside my brain, Tamsin. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna pay. I think I have enough here. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I do. All right. Wait. What's 6 plus 7?
13.
13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I'm just tap everything.
He's excellent at math. I told you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Wart. the raid mother. When she enters the battlefield, I create 2 1/1 goblins, and then whenever I cast each red or green spell I have has conspire, which means when I cast it, if I control a creature that shares a color with it, I can tap that creature and copy that spell. As you
That's
cast a
great.
spell, you may tap the untapped creatures you control that share a color with it. When you do, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. So that only applies to red and green spells, and I'm going to... But it's red and green spells that share a copy with it, so it's like a red, blue, and green spell. I'll be able to tap one of these. And I'm going to
Yeah.
activate Golos, so... Oh, it's a land. And a Mind Stone. And a Primal Amulet. Oh, that's only 3 cards. I'll take it. Mind Stone and Primal Amulet. Instant and sorceries I cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on Primal Amulet. Then, if there are 4 or more charge counters on it, you may you transform it, and later it does things.
Yeah, later copy spells too, right?
Yeah. And that's my turn. What a turn that was. Pass it.
It's going to be an explosive turn pretty soon if you start getting one of
I've finally started to reach something of resembling a board state that can do things. I think
Yeah.
I just need more creatures that help me cast spells.
Yep.
We have learned a thing, and that is that maybe it's a bad idea for
I'm gonna
45 of your cards to do
Atraxa
spells.
with Mirror Shield.
Okay. Big boy Traxos.
He's a 7/9 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 for Sharding Sphinx. Everybody loses a life.
Did you say sharding sphinx?
Sharding
Sharding
Sphinx.
Sphinx, the D. Sharding Sphinx. Not lose a life. Mill 1.
We all
There's a
mill
life.
one?
Yeah, because a creature in development.
That sucks.
You don't lose a life, you just mill 1.
I'll get my life back.
I misspoke, Andy and Ladarius. And I will swing a 7/9 for trample at Andy.
Okay, I'll block. 7/9 with trample. I'll block with my 2/4 guy. So I'll take 3.
Okay. Whenever an artifact creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I may create a 1/1 blue Thopter artifact creature token with flying.
Oh, there it is. That's the fine print.
And I will put out my blue Thopter.
Great.
Everybody mill 1.
Okay.
And I will leave blue 1 alone at past turn. Untap Traxos, then Gregarious untaps.
What if I don't?
You have to. It's your untap step.
I could choose not to.
Untap all artifacts you control during each other player's untap step. You have to have an untap step. Nice try.
There are cards that let you skip your untap step,
But he doesn't have any of those in there.
but they exist.
I bet he doesn't have any of those in there.
Yeah, sure, I bet that. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 6 for Silverwing Squadron.
Ooh, sounds
Flying, vigilance, power, and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, which is currently 4, so it's a 4/4. And whenever it attacks, I get a number of 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance equal to the number of opponents I have.
That's pretty gross.
I don't get to take advantage of that quite yet.
Yeah, that's gonna get out of control fast.
So in the meantime, gosh, Emerson does have a lot of creatures.
What?
The Tamsin's got quite the board state going.
I have done nothing to you, Darius.
You've done nothing the whole game.
While that is fair,
Yeah,
we
that's
do have
true.
to figure out how to end this somehow.
She only started swinging that Traxxas when I reminded her that she had it. I think she forgot about it, or just left it up as a blocker.
I left
how
it
big
up
is
as a blocker because I was scared of you.
How big is it?
It's a 7/9.
Oh boy.
It only untaps when you cast a historic spell, doesn't it?
Unwinding clock. Untap
okay.
all artifacts you control, and it's on each player's untapped spell.
No, I mean, but that explains why you were hesitant to attack with it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I cast these on the same turn.
I'm still salty about the Enigma Drake.
It was too big.
Andy, what are your defenses looking like?
I've got a 6/6 flying vigilance death touch lifelinker.
Right.
That's it.
6/6. That could certainly be a problem. I think I'll attack you anyway.
Really, you're coming at me?
Yeah.
I'm the one with the least board state.
You've got 49 life, though.
That is true. You have the most life.
Sure.
That's the other thing. If I don't kill you faster, we're just going to lose.
All right. So what are you hitting me with?
A 4/2 double strike.
That is part of the reason I swung at Andy that last turn. Because he has too much life.
That's fine. I'll take 8.
Then that's it. Pass turn.
All right. Well, there's something, I guess.
If it's a board wipe, oh my god.
Totally board wipe.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 5, so blue. Actually, I'm just gonna flood. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. Do I want to do that?
No. Where did my voice go? Holy crap.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna pay 3 for doubling cube, and that'll generate 10 mana. So, and I'll just generate the color of each one that's here. I'm gonna cast. Oh, I don't need 5. Well, 5's fine. Whatever. I only need 4. So I'm gonna cast this for mutate. This is whenever this creature mutates, draw a card, and it's a 3/4 flyer. So I'll actually put that on top of Dustfang Mentor just because it's stronger. That is a mutate, so I'll draw a card. Ugh, stupid. Evolving Wilds, land for turn. So I've got extra mana floating. I used 4 out of my 10, so I still have 6 up. I guess I will. Well, Darius, you have a flyer, don't you? What's your flyer at?
I don't. Oh, wait, I do. Silverwing Squadron's a 4/4.
4/4. I will pay. I will use 2 of the 6 I still have floating to put an extra counter on Atraxa. Crap, what was she at? She was at 6, so she's now at 7. And I'll swing at you with a 7/7 Flying Vigi Death Touch Lifelink.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. I'll go to my end step. Atraxa will proliferate. So now she's an 8/8. Pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. Draw. Interesting. Not gonna help though. Alright, I'm gonna pay 3 for Dream Cash, which is draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from my hand on top of my library on both on the bottom of my library. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna put these 2. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna put these 2.
It's a board wipe. Board wipe.
Top.
I'm gonna
No, it's not a
screen.
board wipe. Be silly. Don't be silly. And then I'm gonna pay for Golos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it this way in case I need. And I'll exile the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That land goes into exile. But I get a Swiftfoot Boots and a Crackling Drake. I will pay. Is it equip 1 or equip 2? Equip 1. Equip 1 to put the Crackling Drake or the Swiftfoot Boots on the Crackling Drake. That is a 26-4.
Crackling Dracos?
It's the other one. Actually, it's a 27-4 because I have a sorcery in exile. That one counts cards in exile as well as in the graveyard.
Restaurant.
With haste and hexproof Tamsin. And it's got mine. My dear wife.
Bring it.
I love you very much.
Bring it.
But yeah, I swing the 27-4 at you.
I block with a 1/1 Thopter.
It does not have travel. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay. Pass. It's about sending a message. It's about sending a message. Oh man. It's too bad the conspire thing doesn't count for it only counts for instants and sorceries, not creatures.
I think the answering machine was full.
Oh, I did get a trigger on the primal amulet though. 2, 3, 4, 5,
I will
6, 7.
want to again to make another spirit. Everybody, no one.
Everybody, what? No one?
Everybody.
Okay.
Okay. We'll pay 8 and cast Kozilek with your priest.
Oh, Kozilek.
When it enters the battle, or when I cast it, I draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play an island as my land for turn. And,
Golly, man. How the hell did you get Kozilek? That card's nuts.
we opened it.
Golly.
I'll cast Drown Secrets.
Sorry.
Also, I took from the spirit, Kozilek, the land, and the Drown Secrets. That's 4 total.
So what? What are you saying?
You mill 4 total.
Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sad about any of those going.
And then I'll swing Traxos at Andy.
Wow, really? What is Traxos?
It's a 7/9.
Okay. I might be stupid and being baited here, but I'll block with the Traxa, who's 8/8, Death Touch, Lifelink.
Okay. Whenever a creature with Death Touch blocks or becomes blocked by this creature, destroy that creature.
What's that based on? Oh, is there
Your
something?
shield?
Shield. The artifact equipment.
I'll just take the 7.
No, you already blocked it.
You
Don't do
didn't
that.
tell me you had the thing on it. Like, fuck.
But you declared your blocker.
Alright.
Such with such confidence.
To be fair, Ladarius did the same thing to Tamsin like early on in the game, where she blocked, and she didn't
That's fine. I don't care. Let's get the game over with.
Yeah, I did.
oh, Andy, don't be mad.
It's part of the game strategy. You gotta test people.
Dude, but you gotta tell if something you're like swinging with. You can't really see your board.
That's true.
Well, it has mirror shield.
I said what is Traxxas? You said it's a 7/9.
With trample, yeah, you didn't say it had death touch.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't have Death Touch.
Oh, it has
it
death
has,
It
touch.
has
mirror
the-
shield. That's kind of half the story.
It has a light shield.
The whole idea behind me asking what are you swinging at me with is what are the ramifications? What is coming at me?
Well, that was the same thing with you swinging at me, and I blocked. And my creature, I didn't want my creature to die, so I blocked, and it had Death Touch. I didn't know it had Death Touch. So.
But you didn't ask me either.
Okay.
Well, you didn't ask me about the equipment.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think I'm gonna say you both lose -5 DKP for poor sportsmanship and
Donkey Kong points.
yeah, talking points.
Okay. Hey, everybody on the game, let it be known when I say what is coming at me. That includes all effects or equipment or bullshit that's gonna happen. Okay.
I think
Okay,
that's
I'm sorry, Andy, but I was trying to beat you into blocking with the tracks then.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. I thought you remembered the shield was out and then I equipped it. The tracks was.
Remember. Oh, me now. Me now.
Now, I'm sorry, Andy.
It's fine.
I wasn't trying to lie.
Hey, Andy, just get.
Or just-
You just said you were trying to bait me into blocking.
I was trying to get you to block, yes, but I wasn't trying to like misinform you.
And
Okay.
you get her a life total down below 26, and I'll finish her off.
So with 5 or Ob Nixilis reignited.
Oh no, that's a card that's bad.
He is a planeswalker. And I think in this instance I'll +1 him, which makes me draw a card and lose a life. That puts him at 6 loyalty. Me at 23. But a card in guess that could come in handy. In that case, pay 1 for a land tax. At the beginning of my upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than me, which is probably true all the time, I can search my library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into my hand, and then shuffle. Are Planeswalkers legendary by default?
Yes.
So everyone, except me, takes 2 damage. Next to Cabal Paladin.
That's a black card, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes
that's
it
why
is.
it's not in here.
I'll pay my 2 mana to equip Fire Shrieker to Silverwing Squadron, giving it double strike. And then, Andy, are you defenseless?
Completely.
That's excellent. I'm going to attack you with Silverwing Squadron.
You're welcome, Darius.
Yes, I appreciate it. So the first swing is going to deal 4, but whenever it attacks, I gain a number of 2/2 White Knight creature tokens with vigilance equal to the number of opponents I have. So first swing deals 4, next swing deals 7,
Wait,
for a total. Because it has double strike, the first time it attacks, it deals 4, but then I have more creatures. The next time it attacks, its power and toughness are increased. So it deals 7 on the second strike.
does that count as a separate attack?
Technically, it would
Yeah.
deal 7 both times because it's on attack, not on damage.
Well, that is true. It is on attack. So the first
It's
time
before
it would
damage.
deal 7, and then the second time
It
it
would
would
deal 7.
deal. It would technically deal 10 because that's still 2 separate attacks.
On attack is like an attack phase, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a double strike.
It's
The double strike
declared,
just is
it's declared
damage.
attacks. So you
It specifically says whenever it attacks, but because it has double strike, it attacks twice.
No, it attacks once and then deals the damage twice, right?
I think Eddie's
How-
right. I can get my phone and Google it if you want.
Yes,
The name
please.
of the card.
Silverwing Squadron, but it's specifically a double strike component of like.
Okay.
Doesn't that count as 2 separate attacks for the creature?
No, because I mean we're saying no because you only attack with it one time and then it hits twice. But we will Google it. So it's what is the trigger you're trying to get?
Whenever it attacks, create a number of 2/2 white knight creature
Okay.
tokens with vigilant.
Okay, so let me Google it. Yeah, because I mean I can see how you would think that was like the point of the card.
But to your point, though, Ladarius, when you attack, you get that first thing of tokens. You get 3 tokens, and that would pump its power. So those,
Damage.
it's only 3 tokens.
Silverwing what?
Silverwing Squadron.
Okay. I should be able to find it when the rulings on it, because that sounds like something that would come up in a pre-release.
Yeah, I think you just.
Yeah,
You just-
does double strike trigger attacks twice?
It has double strike on it natively, though, right?
No, he's got
No,
it on equipment.
An artifact equipment, so I've given it the ability of double strike.
Okay. Sorry, I'm very bad at typing on my phone.
Here, hold on.
Silverwing Squadron and double strike.
No, the trigger whenever attacks means whenever is declared as an attacking creature. A creature with double strike will deal damage in 2 combat damage steps, but will only be declared as an attacker once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking too.
Unless you get extra combat phases.
I do not.
So
So
you
in that
get-
case, I get 3 extra damage, so it's 7 twice.
Okay, so it's 14.
Think
I'll
about it
take
this
that.
way, Ladarius. If Itali had double strike and he attacked, if it worked like that, then he would exile like 2 cards off the top of somebody's library.
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought happened. That would have been sweet.
That'd be broken.
Would
I
it?
mean,
You just
the format
gotta stop
is
it.
broken, but yeah.
All right, so you get 3 tokens, so you can remove the other 3, and what else are you doing? Because didn't you drop 6 there on your board there?
What do you mean? Drop
There's-
6.
6 dice there. I assume those are counting as your. Or are those just 2 twos,
They're
or what is
2-2s.
that?
2 twos, yeah.
Okay, 2 twos.
These are my new 2/2 Vigilance Knights.
Okay, cool.
I'll do the same thing because I have 2 1/1 dudes, so I'll do and that's a little more clear.
Yeah, that's it. 14 damage. No other actions past turn.
Um, all right, I'll pay for 2, 3, and I don't know.
Oh wait, my upkeep hit. Lantac should have triggered, right?
No, you played Lantac.
So I should have. Okay.
You just played it.
Yeah. No wait. I played that the turn before, right?
No, that turn was forever.
Wait, what?
That turn took forever.
I paid 5 for Obnix Stylus, and then. No, I guess I played that Lantax that turn, so never mind.
All right. Casting Deep Analysis. Target player draws 2 cards. That target player is going to be me.
Oh, not me.
No.
Oh, why not?
I'll pay 2 again for flashback. So what do I need? I need a blue and a colorless. There's a blue and I guess a black. And I pay 3 life for the flashback cost. 2, 3. This goes to exile. And I'll draw 2 more cards. Okay. Not a lot I can do, but 7, 3, and 7. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to do what I got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just all 11. I'm just going to do a couple things here. God, this doubling cube thing gets really confusing because it generates. You have to declare all the colors. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even need to use doubling cube. Look at. We'll play a black and just 2 other colors for Vita the Dusk Rose. He's just a 1/3. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I can pay 5 and give creatures I control lifelink until end of turn. I'm going to crack this just to get a land. It's Evolving Wilds. So I'm going to put a island out. I'll shuffle. Now I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Hell, if I'd used my doubling cube, I could have cast Atraxa again, but that's fine. I'll pay 2. These 2 here to cycle Migration Path. And I guess this is interesting. Okay. Who's got what? Johnny, you don't have flyers, right? Or you don't have a flyer open to block?
I do not have a flyer that can block right now.
I have 2 flyers.
Okay, that's fine. What do you have, Ladarius? You have flying? Yeah, you got flying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2 black and 3, so 5 total, to give this guy lifelink. I'll swing at John for 3 flying lifelink. So you'll take 3 damage, and then I'll gain 3 life, and then Vito says whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. I'll hit Tamsin. Well, I can't kill you, John. So wait. What? You take another 3?
I thought you were gonna do it to me. I would like it if you did it.
I'll do it to Tamsin. And this is tapped. That play a lane for turn and pass.
All right. I will untap. Draw my card. I'm gonna play a mountain. And
Did I gain my life on that? I don't know if I gained my life on that. Shit.
Tamsin.
32. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, actually,
I don't think I did.
No.
Right?
Yes.
Because you knocked me down to 29.
Is that in the house one?
I'm gonna go to combat Tamsin. I'm gonna swing this at you for 27. In the, you don't have any flyers, do you?
I have 2.
You have Traxos.
I have Sharding Sphinx and Raff.
Oh.
You can swing at me, John, if you want. I don't have any flyers. John, you can take me out, and then I'll take, or get me close to taking out, then I'll take you out, and then we can like peace out and let Tamsin and Ladarius.
No, I'm salty. I'm salty at
No,
Tamsin.
please.
Tamsin is the one that needs to suffer. I'm gonna. What's the CMC on Traxos? It's 7, right?
4.
4. And oh, but you've also got big boy over there.
Yeah.
That's 11. Oh, I need to.
He's 12. He's a 12 there, John.
Yeah, I know. All right, fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Far and Tamsin. Return target creature to its owner's hand, and I'll bounce Raff back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pay for Golos. So that's 5, 6, 7. So top 3, exile, exile, exile. That Mystic Sanctuary gets exiled. And I get Aminatu, the Fate Shifter, and Invert and Bent. I'll search my library for an instant or sorcery card and put it into my hand. Instant and or sorcery card, put it into my hand. What have I got, man? I bet I don't have any removal left in here. What is the Sharding Sphinx's toughness?
4.
It's a 4/4. Poopy bears. That's hilarious. Alright, I will put Naya Charm in my hand. By the way, that is 2 triggers on this, so it transforms.
Are you already?
Let's see. I gotta read this card. Oh man, okay, spent to cast an instant or sorcery spell. Copy that spell, and you may choose new targets. I did it. So I'm gonna put Naya Charm in my hand. I will add 1 mana of any color. So pay 3 for Naya Charm. It gets copied, targeting the Sharding Sphinx Tamsin, and it deals 3 damage to target creature, so it's dead. But does Traxos have reach?
Nope.
Nope. That is like 29 or 30 damage at you in the air.
Do you have a Thopter?
No.
And blue spots.
1, 2, 3,
I tap the blue,
4, 5.
and then I die.
Okay, I was about to say. I'm like looking at my hand like, have I got answers?
Oh, wow.
My God, he's done it.
4,
I had big
Five,
Teferi and Blink Mothern in my
6,
hand.
7, 8,
Wow.
10,
I was
11,
about to
12,
sleep.
13,
And
14,
Andy was his leg.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Okay, I'll be right back.
It's fine.
4, 5, 6, 7,
And I
8,
had
9,
Metalwork Colossus, Corrupt and Azorius Chancery underneath my spirit.
30. Yeah, it's a 34. And then that leaves me with just 4 mana. So that's my library. I can't believe that. Teeny tiny library. And I will, let's see, what else can I do here? I might as well +1 Aminato to put draw a card and put a card from my hand on top of my library. Super don't really want that. Doesn't even matter. Let's play a land per turn and pass.
Get in bed. Go.
Yeah,
Alright.
Sorry.
In that case, it's me. Land tax triggers on my upkeep. So I get 3 basic lands out
Three,
of my library.
3 planes. Or is it basic lands?
Basic lands. Put them in my hand. And shuffle. So I'm gonna go with a mountain. Swamp. And plains. And shuffle.
You did it, John. You got me. He's patting himself on the back right now.
I'm patting you on the back right now.
And draw.
That just means I don't have to use the pad on my computer anymore. I can see what you're doing all on one page.
Say a mountain. Alright. What are your defenses, John? What you got?
I have a 3/5, a 2/1/1s, a what is this guy? A 3/3. I can't read. 2/4 and another and a 2/2.
Do any of them have
1/2.
flying though?
No, they do not.
Well,
I didn't think you had flying. Do you have flying?
I absolutely have flying.
Oh, nose. Oh, to nose. Hey, Ladarius.
Uh-huh.
How can I convince you to attack Andy instead of me?
You leave him alive, dude. You got a harder game against you.
It's if you don't affect my board state at all.
I will not
Maybe.
affect your board state at all for the rest
Maybe
of
I'll
the
leave
game.
you.
That doesn't include not attacking you. It just means I will not affect
It just
your
depends on
board
Ladarius if you want this game to go another 2 hours or if you want
state. Oh.
That's also
Time. It wasn't my fault this time.
that is also a fair consideration. I really don't want this to take a long time, but he did burn
Twitch
through
chat
most
is
of his
calling
removal.
for blood.
For blood?
They're calling for blood.
You want me to kill John, Twitch chat?
That's what they're saying. They're saying, well, the word is murder.
You want me to murder John, Twitch chat? That sounds extreme, but it is what they want.
That is
I
what
guess
they
I'll
want.
join Twitch chat just so I can see what they're saying.
I'm definitely swinging this Silverwing Squadron at you, which
Okay.
on attack spawns me at least 2 more 2/2 knights.
Ladarius, I have a response.
Go. What are
Um,
you doing?
I will pay
I haven't
4.
finished declaring attackers,
Oh,
so
go ahead and declare all your attackers.
So
And
Andy, what defenses do you have?
I've got a 1-3 on the ground.
A 1/3. And then Atraxa is still flying, huh?
Atraxa is in the command zone.
Oh, what's your other creature?
Veto, Thorn of the Dusk Rose. It's just a 1-3. Whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life.
Okay. Well, I'm probably going to swing everything else at you, just because why wouldn't I? So that's going to be, well, not these two, because those just spawned. 3/2/2, well, 4 2/2s, and then a 4/2, and then a 2/3.
So how much total?
Oh, on my main phase, I probably should have summoned something. So at you, I'm swinging 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take it.
And how much at me?
And at you, I'm swinging this one up to 9. So 18, I'm swinging at you.
Okay, in response, I tap 4, and I cast Refuse. Refuse says, deals damage to target spell's controller equal to that spell's converted mana cost. It's a 4 CMC
Target
spell.
spell?
Yes. So, I guess it targets itself? And I take 4 damage and die.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's legal. We'll have to look it up later, but I did it.
Wait, it just doesn't equal to that spell's converted mana
It
cost.
was
So
a 4
what is-
CMC spell. So I died.
So how big?
I targeted itself, so it did 4 damage to me, and I died.
Oh.
That
Okay.
works.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's
Going
between
out on
them.
its own
my
terms.
own terms.
Yeah.
My god, this deck needs work.
All right. Are we doing it?
What else do I have to do? You took the damage, Andy?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to pay 4. Or wait. Oh, yeah. I don't want to use this mana though. This mana's cool. I'm gonna pay 4 out of this stuff. Or no, I'm gonna pay 3 out of this stuff. That 3, that works. For Midnight Reaper, the 3/2 Zombie Knight. Whenever a non-token creature I control dies, it deals 1 damage to me, and I draw a card.
Great.
I don't think I played a land. I'm gonna play land.
I do.
Wait, I could have sworn I put like multiple lands in my hand. Something didn't.
You did.
I do
Yeah.
have to note that I could have tapped 3 of my red creatures to make a refuse to copy it 3 more times and do another 12 damage to myself.
Wow, John.
I was holding on to that. I wanted Ladarius to cast a spell, and I was going to do that, and then copy it a bunch of times and kill him. But he was like, "No, I'll just play on my second main phase."
I would rather just kill you with what I have.
Oh.
So I could have sworn I put those lands in my hand. I don't know if I did. I don't think I put them on the board, did I?
You got one of each, like a.
Yeah. Maybe I did. I'll take these off the board and spend a different 3, just in case those were the ones that were supposed to be in my hand. And I played that swamp for turn. That should make sense anyway. That's going to be my turn.
All right.
I'm realizing I could have also copied Naya Charm a whole bunch of times, and didn't even realize it. I mean, I could have copied it 3 times.
I don't know if I messed up my hand somewhere, but I have been drinking, so I'm sorry if I made a mistake.
You're fine.
To anyone who caught that.
All right. Draw.
Wait, oh crap, I forgot to use Obnix Ellis. I was going to +1 him. Literally all I want to do is draw a card and lose a life, and that's it.
You may do that. I rule that you may lose a life.
Thank you.
Andy, you have to apologize to Julie for us. We didn't intend for this game to be 3 years long.
It might be a while before I get to play again, but that's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
I put a land in here for my hand and just put in a swamp, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 3, so colorless, whatever color, and this one, the least versatile lands for this, and I'm just going to tap all of these basic lands and just generate the colors that they already generate. So that helps me keep it somewhat clean, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 26, and that's just double each color, right? So I've got 26 mana. I will pay 14 to cast Atraxa, I guess. How do we keep track of that? 14. So, God, I don't even know. 26. So there's 12 left. 1 white. I don't know. Let's see what I can even do before I get all into trying to figure out what mana I have or don't have. I don't draw another card. I will use. God, this is going to be tricky, right? So I've used 14 of this. I have 12 left. I'll use one of my blacks to put Kaya's Ghost form on Atraxa. So I've got 11 left.
What does that do?
It's an enchantment that whenever enchanted permanent dies or is put into exile, return it to the battlefield under my control. So it just keeps her from being removed.
Okay.
Well, you sacrifice the enchantment too, so it's like a one-time use thing.
Right.
The cool thing about it is that it is you can put it on a planeswalker.
Yeah, that is cool. So I will. I don't know. I think I'm pretty much dead, anyways. What I need to do is. Okay, I got to do this. So I have 11 left over here. I want to use 5 of that to cast Witch of the Moors, which is a 4/4 death touch. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature, and you return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So I used 5. I've got 6 left. I still think I'm good. I will use 2 black and 3 others, just because I've kind of lost track of what I've got over there. So to activate Veto, which gives all my creatures lifelink, I guess. Then I'll swing at you, Ladarius, with This is stupid, right? I don't know. A 4/4 flying death touch and a 3/4. They're both lifelink.
Okay.
And yeah, it doesn't matter, but go ahead. So I got a 3/4 and a 4/4 flyers.
I'm blocking the 4/4 with Silverwing,
Okay.
which has double strike, so it dies immediately.
Okay, but then it comes back, and you'll lose your silver wing because this is death touch.
My Silverwing has first strike, so your creature never deals damage to it.
Oh, okay.
And the 3/4, I think I'm just gonna. What does the 3/4 have any special ability?
No, it's just whenever it mutates, I can draw a card. I could also pay 2 and tap it to put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control with lifelink. But Veto says whenever I gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So I'll gain 3 life. That creature will probably die, and then you'll lose 3 life just from Veto.
I'm not gonna block it. So in that case, I would take 6.
So you take 3. Yeah, you'll take 6 total. I'll gain 3. Come on. And then we'll go to my end step. I don't have any counters on anything to proliferate, but which of the more says at the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, which I did, each opponent sacrifices a creature and you return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Oh, gross.
I'll sacrifice Lost Legion. I take 1 damage and draw a card. So is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I gotta go and find the card I want to return to my hand. The creature.
So I know Atraxa had vigilance. Does the other creature have vigilance too?
Oh no, you didn't. No, sorry, no, it doesn't. It should be tapped.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'll untap everything and draw. Okay. Do you have any other flying creatures other than Atraxa?
No, I don't.
Well, in that case, I will pay 3 for Whisper Silk Cloak, which makes me draw a card due to Pure Steel Paladin.
Okay.
I'll pay 2 to equip Whisper Silk Cloak to Silverwing Squadron, which makes it unblockable and Shroud.
Okay.
And then I will attack you with Silverwing Squadron, and on attack it generates 1 more 2/2 Vigilance Paladin, but that makes it an unblockable 10/10.
With double strike.
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, wait, you're at 21?
Yeah.
And I guess I gotta attack you with more stuff. How many blockers do you have?
Only 1 in the air.
Just
But I have 3 total.
3 total. I'm just gonna swing everything. I don't know if it matters, honestly. So
Because basically, those are flying, aren't they?
no, everything else is on the ground. I only have the 1 flying creature, but that's 6 2/2s, a 4/2,
Yeah, I'm dead.
and a 3/2.
Because your one that I can't block takes me down to 1 life, and I can block 3 of those dudes. But if even just 1 of them gets through, then that's enough.
Yes.
Nice.
Darius, you did it.
Good job.
You ended the game. I'm gonna do the gif of dancing Trenton. is your victory
Yes.
gift. Yeah.
I want to reiterate that my victory is sponsored by Empress 1908. This beautiful indigo gin.
I was wondering if is it blue?
That looks yummy.
Straight up indigo. It's like a blue purple
Is it good?
just by itself. It's excellent. It's fantastic gin. If that's a particular alcohol that you're into, I recommend it for all of your mixtures. It makes them a cool color. It tastes really good.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah.
But feel free
Hashtag
to
not
sponsor if you
sponsored.
want
But it really hit the spot. So anyone watching this, if you're into gin, get Empress. It's super good.
to. Nice. Well, congratulations, Ladarius, on winning your first game on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your grandma I'm